kind of sketched out by it a little bit, but I had not paid attention to the community at all. I do know that their community or whoever pays for it pays enormous fees in Twitter bots. That has been confirmed.
No doubt.
Like whenever they put like a Twitter poll up that says SafeMoon in it, it goes to like 100,000 like instantly without any like delay. So there's like a bot that just cranks out SafeMoon votes on polls. But I mean, I don't know. Shib and SafeMoon came out at the same time. I should have put them in there too, but sucks. It sucks because like right now everyone like I missed AMC too, which makes me kind of feel bad.
Right.
I had 300k ready to go for it too, and I just didn't do it. Like I got scared and feared and didn't do it.
Oh, Bitcoin's still down, dude. It's a good time to buy.
Yeah, it is. Everyone blames Elon Musk for his post, Kappa.
Yeah. It was inevitable, though. There were already rumblings for that shit.
Supposedly we're supposed to have a bull market coming up, but I guess we're having just a really shitty bull market, but I'm not as trusting. Everyone, like from the TA, from what I saw on Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin always goes down during summer, and we're in summer, so it doesn't surprise me.
No, the cycles are more like 18 to 24 months long. If you look at the history.
Maybe I vastly underread what the guy was saying. You're probably I 100% you're probably right. I'm just
at least from what I've noticed, you might be right, but that might be on the short term.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like, you know.
Because like honestly, it's nice. Bitcoin is like a fucking savings account that has like a ridiculous high interest rate.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
That's what I kept telling people. Like, seriously.
Like, I feel it's never too late to get into it because I think it's gonna keep going up.
True. There's no reason to go into banks. I'm honestly surprised more banks haven't fucking folded. To be honest, like, I feel like there's got to be some kind of.
It's slowly
crash
changing. The banks are actually gonna slowly accept Bitcoin.
Well, it's not even about.
That's just gonna happen.
Well, I was just wondering, like, why they haven't just like done their own. Like, I know some banks have started just doing their own.
Some banks, yeah, I was gonna say some banks have definitely started already.
Yeah, I just feel like some.
Because they won't be able to. They won't be able to hype it up like, you know, like kind of like a natural crypto being born.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know. I think it's just still too much of a boomer market because, like,
it is.
I mean, like, swear to God, I'm like, I just want to start my own and be like, hey, buy local crypto. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard. Like, do local bank, local crypto. Like, I've got it like all set up. Like, all I gotta do is, I guess, start it. Really.
I mean, that shit was big back in like 2017, right? Nowadays, it's more like NFTs where it's at.
Yeah.
Where you could do that move, right? Because people are not that aware of it, so you could easily. Like,
wait, you're trying to make your own crypto?
Yeah.
It's not that hard. There's a lot of there's a lot of automated ways to do it now on ETH or on the Binance Smart Chain.
I'm not insinuating it's hard, but it's just one of those things where it's like, is that what you want to put your money into instead of like?
Yeah.
Well, no. Think of it this way.
There's no money though.
Imagine you spend the cost to make the coin, right? Which is like it's a couple $100 now. No, it's like $400.
No, well, I guess I'm looking at it as like a mining perspective. Like, my bad. I'm thinking of like the future of it, but
no. From okay, so like let's say you make a
server perspective, like really.
Yeah. Oh, true. That's a good take. Yeah.
Well, okay, so let's say you want to make a coin that's proof of stake instead of proof of work, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you are basically making a equity coin for your whatever reason you need to use it for. You put it on Binance Smart Chain for the initial fee, and you lock like whatever liquidity for whatever, and you basically make a roadmap, and people like will buy in, believe in your project or not.
Yeah.
I hope Elon is like, oh my gosh, this
actually
clap coin is great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You have no idea. You just started like the best. I would 100% go into clap coin. Are you kidding
me? There's a coin called Elon that's really low. That might go up.
Clap coin. Oh my God. I'm stealing that. That's way better than the other name I had picked out.
You have to spend.
My name's Clap Cake, so I might as well.
Yeah, right.
You have to spend a bunch of money like paying fucking all the news outlets to be able to
Yeah.
hype it up for you.
Well,
Right?
that's what I figured. That's literally what I figured.
ridiculous.
Yeah, no, if you're gonna do the whole proof of work thing, like you said, and get the whole servers, I mean, shit, you get your own botnet going. Like it's not, it's a little tricky. but it's
Guys,
not
couldn't
that
you
hard.
just invest in AMC right now? Kappa? like,
Yeah.
hello?
I love how
Actually,
all the
I mean,
boomers
it's
are
kind of like too late.
You guys remember
Yeah.
GameStop? Remember hanging out at midnight for Halo at GameStop, guys? Remember?
Oh my god.
I was
Oh,
literally
God.
sitting in bed like a couple nights before. I'm like, I could just sell everything right now, put a sell order in, and then buy a bunch of GameStop worth like 330K worth of just GameStop YOLO in, right?
Ugh.
And then sell. If I just sold at 60, I would have like, I'd probably be quitting my job already, and I'd be playing WoW like full time.
There's always a would've, man. That's the
Would've,
I know.
would've is the worst word you could ever say at any situation. Would've.
Well, the
would've,
thing
would've.
is, I ask people because I have people working for me, right? And I use my investment income to pay people, and I was like, "Do you want me to risk this?" And no one gave me a solid answer because it was late at night, and I was like, "Fuck, dude," because I didn't want to just like risk a business just for a risky like an investment, right? Like that would have
Yeah.
been like,
I can understand that.
if I had their like firm like, let's risk it for the biscuit, you know, for the greater good. Like I would have been like, all right, we're going in, boys.
We're going in, but we're
Like
dying.
I actually I invested in Doge like 2K, and I like quadrupled my investment just to pay for new computers for my team. So I was like,
Nice.
fuck yeah. Like I'm very like invested for the team sake of things, but like I don't like investing for myself, if that makes sense. Because I know like
It's coming
feel
back
like,
to you anyway. Like
Well,
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
or
but I feel like I'm more conservative instead of just YOLOing money in things that are like obviously like sketchy as like I know a bunch of people who are in the Shiv community who follow rug pulls who are just like, yo, we're gonna sneak in, sneak out, and no one's gonna know the better. Like it's spooky.
ooh.
It's all the degen plays. Straight degen.
You said degen plays. I like it. I like it.
It's all it is, dude. It's like you walk in the channel and they're just like looking at new tokens created every like 5 minutes. And just like it's like Moon is the one coin, or safe or extra safe the coin. You're just like, all right.
Oh my god.
Literally like penny stock. That's what it is.
Yeah,
You're just
it is.
getting it as soon as it comes out and
Yeah.
then selling it. Like me and Rod did the same thing with one coin that came out.
How can I ask you guys an honest question?
No.
These guys were fun to
How
play
come-
with. That's how you learn to invest in the first place. Like,
I'm surprised-
like playing with that.
I'm surprised you and Rod don't have a day trading bot for either market, crypto or stocks.
It's because you need to have really low fees on all the markets, or sorry, all the
Yeah.
exchanges, right? So it kind of eats up on it. Back when we had the exchange, well, that's literally what we did, because we had different accounts on like Binance, Bitfinex, Quadriga, or whatever. And yeah, it just made money, dude. Especially back then, because the markets weren't as synced up. So as soon as like one coin dropped or went up in price, you could easily make pretty good money.
Because like right now, a bunch of whales are like, there's another coin that is not SHIB, but like it's a different coin on the, but it's going to be on the same ecosystem called Leash, and there's a whale that just makes like full Ethereums on buy and sell trades. It's so ridiculous. It's
Like,
just like
if I was gonna get into anything right now, honestly, it would be NFTs. Like,
yeah.
that's the rocky
The
market
prison
right
man,
now.
the prison man's crypto. Hell yeah, I'm about it. Get him in there.
It's funny because like as time goes on, you know, people are like, oh, you know, crypto's not perfect, it's gonna get better, but then it seems to degrade a little bit more as time goes on, just because people are greedy, right?
Yeah.
I just want to be Rodrigo's spacebar right now. Those taps, though. Let's fucking
Yeah.
Laugh
So
at
Mike
that.
is like right by the keyboard.
Clap coin. Clap coin. Every
Yo,
tap is a clap. Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
dude.
Let's go.
Come on, boys. Yo, who was? I'm pretty sure I talked to sort of most of you when I first joined this server. Like a long, like I want to say it was like a month ago. And there was someone who gave me 50 gold on my Drew, and I want to pay it forward because like I've been playing for a bit.
Man,
He's an admin. He's an admin here on this server.
It's Rod's the only admin here.
I mean, not admin.
Oh, it's probably Dill. No, I'm the owner. Dill
No,
is
wait,
the
sorry.
It's still. It's most likely.
No, I literally joined and I had my webcam on. Everyone had their webcam. I was like, oh shit, we're flexing. Let's go. And
Oh, I remember that.
we all had our webcams on, and it was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I want to transfer my character. I never did, by the way. I just fucking re-rolled.
What's say there?
Oh, there it is. Stones and Bones. Stones and Bones.
Stone Bone.
Stonebone.
Stones and Bones met me at Orgamar. I was like, come to me, and you got. He gave me bags and gold that literally funded my next character, this hunter, this blood elf hunter. So I wanted to pay it forward next time.
You should reach out to him. He'd probably really appreciate it.
No, I tried. I tried to send him a message. I can't find him. Like
in Discord. You just
His name is Stonebone.
Stone Bone.
yeah.
Oh wait, I thought.
Yeah,
I
just
tried to
ping
add
him.
him as a friend.
Just
Do you
ping
have to
him.
add friend first, or no? I can just message him.
You can message him, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
If you're in the same server, you can, yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'll definitely pay it forward. I'm on a 62 hunter right now.
Oh shit.
There
in
you
the
go.
good old
I
Zangar
pinged-
Marsh.
There you go.
Are you guys
Now kiss.
Are you guys horde or?
Horde, yeah. For the
Gotcha.
Horde.
I sent mail to my paladin. I still haven't got it. I'm actually concerned.
Did you send it to the right?
Yeah, you sent it to the wrong
person?
one.
No, I can't. Dude, my name's so simple. I can't fuck up that hard.
Are you sure?
Sounds like you did.
I'll send another mail. I'll do it real fast. But I'm
I'll
pretty sure.
do it again.
Yee.
I'm testing it out just for you.
Okay, randomly, my succubus will stop attacking and just stand there. Even though I have her,
Is
like...
she out of mana?
My Ravager does that
No.
shit too. It's so annoying. I think it's server lag.
It has to be, because I noticed that just today.
Yeah, Beerus.
Alright.
It's
No,
instant.
that's just been happening to me for a while. It's been
Okay,
like
test.
this past
test.
week.
KT. I did spell it wrong. Fuck.
Wow.
Wow.
Big oofs.
What did you send yourself?
I think I was sending it to Cat, not KT.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why. Oh, that's fine. Damn, Parasite just showed me up. Feels bad.
I had a feeling, too.
Gotta buy another fucking bags again. Pretty sure that person doesn't even log in.
Probably. You'll get it back in 30 days, huh?
Yeah, then I'll be making another character, right? Let me make sure. Nope. Okay. Would be nice. Oh, you know what? I need auctioneer. I need to restart real fast.
How you guys feeling about the server as far as post launch right now? Like PvP wise / just leveling wise? What's y'all's
Going
thoughts?
good.
It's hella busy for sure.
Definitely busy. I 100% agree on that. I'd be getting fucked. I was like level 55 when it dropped, so I was like, all right, let me catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get back up. Got to 58, and I was like, let's go. I'm going through the dark portal. No problems, none. And then as soon as I got to the dark portal, I'm like, all right, cool. I was getting fucked.
Lol.
I was like, man, that sucks. I thought there was a ceasefire.
No, there was no.
Well,
There's
where'd that
never a
come
ceasefire.
from? Why that? Was that like a
only
like a
autism?
meme?
Only autism.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Only
I didn't
autism,
care.
yeah.
I like.
I don't
I
know.
like my
Like,
own-
people thought there would be a ceasefire. The only time there was like one ceasefire was the Gates of AQ 40 for the opening of
What?
it. Yeah, whenever.
That was a while ago. What the fuck?
That was the only ceasefire we had to date that I know of.
Well, to be fair, the reason why when I heard it, and like I mean this, because like I have horrible luck with, well, maybe everybody does in Alliance, but or on Horde, like I was getting ganked the fuckload, and like I'm doing like it would always be like 2-3 people ganking me when I have like 3 mobs on me. I'm like, what the hell?
Hell yeah, dude. It's typical. It's typical.
It's never
rogue action.
fair. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, but like.
Yeah.
There was literally like a week of me playing without me. Like I would just be walking by, like, and Alliance just like, fuck it, we're doing our thing. Ooh. So when someone brought up there was a ceasefire, because I was like, why is Alliance not attacking me right now? This is weird. And then someone said there was a ceasefire, and I was like, oh, I mean, okay. I seriously like played for like a couple of days without dying. Actually, leveling up. How is this real life? And then now I'm, you know, playing fucking. I'm in Zanger Marsh at 62, and I've been ganked more in Zanger Marsh than Hellfire Peninsula. I'm like, man, come on, cut me a break here, boys.
I'm sorry, dude.
fucked.
Shadow Word Death is just too fun, man.
Like warlocks just light me up, yeah. Fucking priests. Everyone.
It's just.
I tried.
Oh man. But it's never like someone who's like the same level. It's always like, oh, I target you and you're orange. I'm like, oh really, dude? You've been dungeon grinding for like 3 days, and I'm trying to catch up, and here you are now, doing the quests I'm doing. All right, that's what I get for fucking waiting. That's just the truth, though. But yeah, the reason why I asked about ceasefires because it felt like it like before Dark Portal, but as soon as I got in, it was like, oh god.
I got my tabard. That's all that mattered.
Oh yeah, you can't get that anymore either. That's been done
Yeah.
since what, last Monday? Or
Monday, I think. Yeah.
last Monday. Yeah. I've had fun nonetheless, but yeah. Most of my guild's like 66, 67, and I'm 62.
They're catching up though.
Yeah, and I'm having fun. And they're guild, like they're guild group dungeon grinding, and I'm just like, I'm just doing quests, bro. I'm just feeling the nostalgia.
That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm questing for the same reason, but I'm still doing dungeon grinds because I want to hit 70.
True. I can do Steam Vaults now. SP, whatever, but alright, what is SP?
Slave Pens.
Slave Pens.
Is
Shadow
Slave Pen
Priest.
63 or 62?
62.
You can do it. I was doing them at 60, barely.
Can
Steam
I?
Vaults is higher up. That's like 67, right? It's way up.
I
think
know
so, yeah.
someone who made a guild name. This is verbatim a true story. I know someone in original vanilla who made a guild Naga belong in the slave pen, and it literally got banned. And it was just like,
My god.
what did you expect? What did you expect? But like, it was like the thing was, it wasn't even like immediate too. It was like a couple of days before it happened, and it was just like, yeah, I got away with it. Tee. Then it was just like, boom, just
Rip.
Did they get banned, or the guild just got disbanded?
they actually got
They
banned.
probably got. Oh wow.
You guys remember White Mage Supremacy?
Oh,
my
no.
We used to
so
have Naga
bad.
stole my bike too. Remember for a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
That's actually so bad.
Before
I was gonna say my favorite arena team name. I think I said it to you guys. Was Rihanna didn't have evasion. I was
Lol.
like, let's go. That's so
horrible.
good.
That's horrible.
Yo, Kyle, Stonebone's looking for you in Baron's chat where I pinged you.
Really? Look.
there was another guild who called Oh My God, I'm Gonna Coom, but I think that got banned as well.
I wanted to do prolapse ovaries, but I don't think that would market well.
Jeez.
I used to talk about fisting assholes during raid all the time. It's a great time. You see, when you're the guild master, no one can be like, "Oh, we don't do that here." He's like, "Oh, but we do that here, because I am the guild master." It's a good time. Is there? I hope there's a fucking mailbox to this fucking place. Oh, there. Oh my god. 16 slot bags.
There he goes. Appreciate that. Give my piece.
Don't you fucking take my name in vain.
And I just leave. I'm gone forever. I'm just kidding. Like, where'd he go? Wait, hold on. Like, why'd you do that? What?
You gotta tell Stonebone to put one of his girlfriends down, because he has like 7 girlfriends, so he's always like preoccupied with like his 7 girlfriends.
7 girlfriends?
Yeah.
He's pimping out, bro.
Chad?
He's a complete Chad.
I don't think I'd call him a Chad.
He didn't make it to level 60 on any character until like phase 5 or something. I forgot like how long.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't call a Chad anyone I wouldn't qualify a Chad, sorry, like definition wise, as someone who would help like anyone random. Like he literally just helped me for no reason.
Yeah, he's a Chad.
Why?
He's a nice Chad.
That's what Chad.
Oh,
That's
wait.
what Chads are.
I thought Chads were like jocks. They're like, oh, it's just a
No.
Chad, strong boy.
A jock is a jock. A Chad can be a jock, but a Chad isn't necessarily a bad person.
A Chad is effectively a god king who is mortal, effectively.
Yeah,
Just by
imagine
happenstance.
Beetle
My
like
world
Stride.
is being turned upside down. Okay. I've been called Chad by 3 people, and I took offense by it. I was like, "What? I'm not Chad." But I think I was like, I think I felt boomer about it though. Now that now that I know this, I'm like, wait, I thought it was the wrong. Like, what?
Maybe I am.
Maybe it's because I was just being nice. Maybe you're being a Chad. Like,
Also, like virgins kind of get mad at Chads because they can just do something without any stress, and like it's like you walk into a restaurant and they're like, "Oh, I have a spot just for you, my Chad," and the virgin walks in and they're like, "Oh, you gotta wait like an hour."
you gotta wait in line, by the way. Because the Chad's been there before, the virgin's never been there, so it's like,
I mean,
hey,
you never know.
Chad,
Yeah.
They know the Chad's paid money, so
Look,
hey.
Chads
Or
work
your
hard
chi-
to make
your
sure they
your
look as
chiseled
good as
chin.
they do, alright?
Like,
Like, you know, do you think a Stacy just is born a Stacy? No.
Yes.
It takes work.
I think a Karen's born a Karen. I'll be
True.
real with you.
Whoa.
I mean, they're not born, but they're definitely born and then super bred.
They're not
Like-
born. Wait, like, what?
Like you're definitely born in a Karen family,
Born?
Karen wise, but then like you're definitely like raised to be a Karen. Like I'll say it, like some of the videos I've watched, I'm like, there's no way you just are like you become that way out of nowhere. You're raised that way. Like you don't just learn to talk to people on the phone or like in public or like your server. Like that's not something you just do. Like that's something like you grew up as like a kid. Like period. No, hands down. Like. Hot take, but hey, it is what it is. My dad was a fucking male Karen, so I learned how to be a Chad from it.
A male Karen?
Oh yeah,
Karen?
my dad would be I don't think he ever meant it, but he just was a Karen. Like, is what it is.
My
Man.
dad's a fucking Karen.
Alright,
dude.
hold on. We need a masculine version of a proper noun for Karens. I want to say...
Kevin.
Kyle?
No, because we
No.
already have a Kyle.
Not Kyle.
Kyle's the... Kyle's like your friend
Monster
who was
Energy
into
drink.
Insane Clown
Kevin!
Posse, but for like 3 months and only for the meth.
Karen. Kevin.
A Steve.
I want my monster
boyfriend's
and I
name
want
was
my
Kyle.
drywall.
I don't know, I feel personally attacked by that.
Oh my gosh. You're
Imagine
dating the wrong Kyle.
Imagine.
I've never met a bad Reggie.
I don't know any Reggie.
I know a Reggie. That's true though. Reggie's not like Reginald, by the way. It's not really a name you hear a lot.
I think maybe... Man,
Same
Steve's
with
pretty good.
Bernard. That's not really one you hear a lot. actually, which is I mean, in my opinion, it's a fire name. What's another one? I'm not thinking of Kevin names, by the way, or Karen. I called it Kevin.
See,
Lord, I rebranded it.
I do kind of want to say Kevin too. Like I'm thinking of all the Kevins I've known, and they're fairly Karen.
It's K and ends at an N.
Yeah, but like,
in.
Yeah,
Karen,
really,
Kevin.
Is it really them though? Does it really encapsulate?
Someone in my guild asked me this question. They were like, "Yo, what?" He knew the answer. This is why I was like, he was like, "What's the female Karen?" I was like, and I threw out some names. He's like, "Nah, man, just look it up." And I was like, "Okay." I looked it up. It actually is on Google Kyle. Like it actually legitimately is on Google Kyle, and it hurt. It hurt, bro. I was like, what? How did Kyle become the female or the male version of... Come on, man.
Yeah, that does.
I'm not a Karen.
That does not. That hurts.
I'm not a Karen, and you're such a Kyle. It's like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, people know, like, even out of context, people who don't know, it's like, oh, like, most people know you're a Karen. Like, and I pretty much, when I've used it, I pretty much contextually use it as, like, you just heard me earlier, like, I use it even if you're a male, like, oh, he's being a Karen. Like, it's just a word you can use that way, but if there was a male name, apparently, according to Google, it's Kyle. Sag.
The one Kyle that I've ever known.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Imagine
they're
being a Kyle in
fucking
2021.
wrong. They're so goddamn wrong. I'm
Imagine
physically
punching drywall.
angry.
It's funny because the one Kyle that I've ever known, he was in a boarding school with me, and he actually did punch a hole through the drywall, and he got injured once. He had crutches, and he also threw his crutch through the TV. So,
And he was in the hospital afterwards, and his IV was actually filled with monsters. So it all adds up. Sheesh.
Which kind though?
Sheesh.
That's really.
He was just the guy. The guy named non-Chad Carl Malone.
it's funny because after he punched the hole through the drywall, he actually put a poster over in it and he stored his weed in there.
It's a good call.
Alright, guys, think back. I don't care how old you are.
10.
Okay. I literally just said I don't care. I didn't ask what was the best place to hide your weed when you were younger? Depending on your age, of course. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that back of the PS2 for me. That little fucking small little compartment.
NA.
For me, it was always my friend's house.
True. Under the bed. I've heard that one before. What's under the bed? Like what?
I had a friend who didn't hide his weed. He just kept it out.
My best friend growing up didn't have to because his mom didn't care about it. Like, you know, a funny story, but he tried to one night when we first did, and he hid it in the, like, afterwards he hid like everything we smoked. He put it, the ashes and everything, in a popcorn bag, and his mom smelled it, and she was like, "You realize I don't care if you guys do that, just don't hide it." I was like, "Yo, your mom is fucking best in slot. Let's go, dude."
Best in slot, Jesus. Chad, dude. Full on Chad. I have heard it all now.
His mom, yo, Miss Brenda, fucking second mom. Seriously, I'll hold the Chad title for that.
I was
For real,
completely straight edge until I was like 21, 22. So I didn't drink or smoke or do anything at all. Because like the guy I was dating from like 9th grade till, you know, mid-20s, he was super straight edge, and he basically told me he'd break up with me if I smoked or drank or anything. And I was like, okay,
Kinda
I
weird.
don't care.
I met
And then
so
when
many females like that too.
Here's the funny thing is, so we broke up, and then I met Rod again because we technically met when we were like 15, and I like moved away, and I don't know.
Damn, you're that girl. Damn.
I came back, and then no, but listen, I came back. I've like done nothing at this point. Like occasionally drank at this point, and I did DXM like once or twice, so nothing really. And then Rod's like, "Have you ever done MDMA?" I'm like, "No, what's that?" And he had, like, "You're gonna have fun." So I had like this like little like month period.
You're making me sound so shady. What the fuck?
Okay,
You are shady,
it wasn't
though.
shady. It wasn't shady. But like we had this like little month period where we were doing drugs almost like every few days. Like shrooms. I don't. I don't remember. Was it a week? Okay, sorry, I don't remember. It felt longer than that, but it was like different drugs almost every few days. Like MDMA one day, mushrooms another day. It's just like
Hey, that sounds fun. So
it was ridiculous. He thought I was a druggie at first.
You are a druggie.
I am not a druggie.
yeah, it's like now, wait, maybe now, but I mean not back then, but now, oh yeah, definitely. Sheesh. It was late. Sheesh. The at the end, the echo. Sheesh.
To think about because like I'm not a drug. I don't even smoke weed really, right? But like at that point, I was doing a lot all the time. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, you went from straight edge for a while to experiencing new things, so yeah, I mean that's definitely that sounds accurate. It's pretty much how it boils down.
Kumatata.
Yeah, what a wonderful MDMA.
So what? Okay, you guys met each other at 15. When did Parasite undo her mistake and move back and re-meet you?
Wait, no,
Undo her mistake.
we didn't meet at 15. We met at 16.
16, 15. I forget honestly.
And then I didn't see her again till I was 20. No.
Damn. I didn't realize that Rob was a Disney
20?
princess in
He's
Parasite.
literally
did
the
him
guy on
wrong.
the Disney Channel on like the intervals between the
Like,
I know
normally,
this,
like
the wand with the waving it and it traces the Mickey Mouse head.
Normally it's that guy that moves away, but it was Parasite that moved away. So the genders are swapped in this story. So
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't move away. I moved away like a few years later. We went to different high school. But then I moved to Montreal to go to McGill.
not looking good for you, Parasite.
And then I moved back here because I hated Montreal.
Not looking good for the story.
It is what it is.
Not looking
It
good.
is what it is.
I'm just being honest here. Just being honest, yeah.
What can ya do?
It's Friday.
Friday, motherfucking yay. Although I'm on the East Coast, so yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. But yeah, anyway, yeah. What's the worst thing you could ever do as a MMO gamer / WoW gamer?
Play a
Join
different
a server
video.
that's 3 hours
We'll keep playing.
behind your time. Oh, what's raid time? 8 p.m. Oh shit, that's oh no, man. Oh fuck, I fucked up, bro. Like, but hey. Like I said earlier, I literally played a server for like a day, and I just was /whoing people like, how is this server? How is this server? Like, I asked a bunch of people, and they were like, one dude was like, yo, just join the Discord and ask, and then there y'all were.
And there
I
it
think
is.
that was probably Rod.
There you no, it was all I'm pretty sure it was most of y'all in this Discord right now. Besides Stones, there was one other dude who was like talking shit about my fucking hair. He's like,
Oh,
yo,
you know who it was? It was Jordy. I remember that day.
Jordy.
Jordy was
Yeah.
on cam with us. We were all on cam.
Yeah, we were all on cam. He was like, yo, you need to cut your hair, bro. It's long. I'm like, it's actually really not that long. I mean, you're right. I do need to cut it, but well, whatever. But like, he was like, yeah, just join Discord. And I was like, I'm in the voice chat on camera. He's like, no, I mean, join the voice or the chat. Like, I was like, oh, no, that's too late, bro. You're too late on that one. You don't know who I am. I don't want to type. I'm playing the game right now. Like, I could be on camera and talking to them in chat. Like, what?
Oh, I sold my Boglord tendrils. I could have did them in the quest. Damn it.
Also, he was a full tier 3 warlock in Thunderbluff, and I've logged into the Druid that I was talking about earlier when I first started playing. There's 3 people I've logged back into that Druid to see, and none of them have logged in. They're just gone. Like, I'm like, damn, bro. Like, what? Just be that way sometimes, I guess. Maybe he's got like a tank that he's leveling up or something. Everyone wants to play a tank and a healer right now, as far as raids go, because that's like what you want to do, because you're gonna get geared first.
I will never tank again. On God. On God. Sorry. I hit number 1
man.
bear tank
Sheesh.
years ago. But I'll never do it again. That shit was a job and I never got paid. It's bullshit.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Well, you
I
got
got a
geared,
second
that's your
account.
payment.
He got a second account, and he's like, what do I make? I'm gonna make another warrior. He was gonna make 2 fucking tanks, 2 warriors.
Wait, really?
Insane.
So you had 2?
Yeah.
No wonder it felt like a job, brother. What the hell?
I made a
And
shaman.
vanilla was such a struggle.
I made a shaman tank, actually. It was fucking...
Dude, I was such an idiot back then too. I fucking leveled my druid as a healer. Like, and I didn't even fucking dungeon spam.
Ooh.
What?
I know. I literally like Wrath
That's
and Moonfire. That was it.
wild.
And that was before fucking.
That's actually wild.
There was no
I mean, you probably didn't know any
damage
better.
to spell damage. There
didn't
was
know any
none. It didn't exist. It wasn't a thing. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
never forget because I
Yeah,
made a
there is
warrior
no-
alt.
You,
Like
I've
after
been
I hit
removed from the
60, I was
group.
like, oh,
Honey,
I can
just
do
got.
damage. This is crazy.
We're going to Anatombs.
Wow, this guy has David Fish and
You
flight
guys are
form,
65?
and it looks like a flying
Yo, I'm
ninja.
64. Invite me. Invite me.
I don't want to invite. No. I cannot
Wait,
handle
what's
that
64?
right now.
Charm hole.
You want to be 65 plus for mana tombs.
No, we're doing Sathek holes.
I mean, I
Oh,
got
Septic
plus
is
12. I got
60.
plus 12% to hit. I'm okay. I'm good.
Or...
As long as there's another caster, then it's alright because then they get my 5%.
Oh wait, Setek's higher up. Setek's in that's the higher one. Right?
Yeah, I think it's 67.
Never mind.
I
then.
think it's 67, yeah. Yeah, that's oh my god, I'm
Level
62,
9.
bro. I just hit 62.
I'm coming for that dick.
Hit him with it, bro. Just hit him upside the head, man.
Like a lasso, dude.
Hey, hit him with the Snoop Dogg, man. You'll throw around my head, man. Throw around my neck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Sheesh.
Yeah.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Comment.
It's like combining old memes with new ones. I fucking love it right now. the current humor meta is my favorite. I just called the humor
The
meta a
humor
thing,
meta,
so
yeah.
yeah, dude, I fucking love it.
There's nothing more American, I believe, than humor meta.
Well, yeah. Well, food meta. I'd say food meta.
Food meta. Yeah.
Except the food meta, bro.
The burger.
Where you going, bro? You going to KFC? You going to Burger King? I'm being stupid on that one. I don't mean that, but
You're
get the joke.
you're actually too accurate. Yeah.
actually, it's Chipotle because
Man, first off,
my
fuck
favorite
Chipotle.
streamer sponsored. They
Fuck
get 10%
Chipotle.
off. Okay, like it's funny the life we live now. It's like okay, well,
World star.
I wasn't looking at fucking YouTubers back in the day like, oh shit, they're sponsored by so and so food restaurant, and I can get like Uber Eats from them for % off, and that's their sponsor. It was more of like a AOL, like, oh, get your fucking dial up for cheaper. Like, it wasn't really dial up, but yeah.
Shit was free.
What came up? What was after dial up?
DSL. The
That's
broadband.
right. Yep. Which was at like, I remember that. Actually, I sadly remember that. That shit was fast. That shit was fast, bro. Instead of pixelating that porn, you had the shit like in like instead of 30 seconds, you had it in like 15, bro.
30 seconds. Fucking.
Nah,
It's probably slower than that.
No, it was fast.
No, I mean like 56K.
I forgot the comparison of like what dial-up was. as
Dude,
far
back
as
in the day,
upload,
man, I
download, and-
play that dial-up, dude. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, dude. I was popping Nazi heads. Took me full second lag. I would have to shoot.
It
where
was
their
Doom
head was
first
gonna
before
be,
Wolfenstein.
dude.
Shit.
Yeah, I was Unreal
You got us
Tournament
fucked
head,
up.
man. Are you kidding me? I was in a fucking clan and everything.
Unreal, like an actual thing too. Like Unreal actually came out pretty early too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
mistaken.
I was mad whenever all my friends started playing Halo. Not because they were finally gamers, but because I'd already played the best shit. And I'm like, you guys are really gonna waste my time with fucking Halo? It's
I was
garbage.
Halo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Swear, because I didn't really have a computer growing up. I was a Halo Game Boy. Like I finally got a console and shit. Like I was like, let's go. But like I did have a PC. I just didn't know about Doom. I didn't know about the FPSs at the time.
Yeah. No, it was.
I played.
Like, it was
I played
so bittersweet.
early MMOs.
No,
Like,
you're
my
right.
brother played
It
like
was
text
so-
MMOs.
It was so bittersweet because it was like finally all my friends are playing, but they're fucking playing Halo. They're not playing Perfect Dark. They're not playing UT. They're not playing fucking any of that shit.
Yo, Perfect Dark was fire because you could invite your friends over and you'd be like, oh yo, you would tell them everything about the game, right? The maps, like, yo, this is a good spot, it's a good spot. You would never tell them like certain guns would have like secondary options. Like you have a laptop gun,
Yeah.
it's like the best gun in the game, but like they didn't know you could like hold B and throw it at the wall, and it was
Popping
a fucking
sentries
turret.
everywhere. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was a
they
fucking
turn the
turret,
corner,
bro.
brr,
Like.
brr.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, to this day, and I talked to this to one of my like oldest friends, like the challenge missions in that game, I have never completely finished. Ever. They're so fucking hard.
I
I've
actually
never finished them.
So actually, I finished all of them. But I have no proof because one of the kids down the street is back. You know, like, oh yeah, you can borrow my game, right? I didn't have a fucking save
Right.
file back on the memory card, right? It was fucking on the.
I mean, I take your word for it. I
Dude,
believe it.
fucking-
My brother did. My brother, and who I was saying, one of my oldest friends was basically I met him through my brother. One of my oldest friends is him. They beat them legitimately on console together, like not on a port or anything, on the actual fucking 64. And I was like, bro.
Yeah.
And then we went back, and we were like, there was like one night we were all barbecuing together, like on July 4th or some shit. And he was like, yo, we were at my old roommate's house, and he was like, yo, we got a 64 he had a cartridge, which by the way was emulated, but it had all the N64 games on it. And me and Jeff were like, yo, Perfect Dark, right? Yeah. And like we played through, like, I want to say the first 20 missions, no prob. And then we started hitting that wall though, because some of them actually become a problem where you have to start strategizing. It's like, oh shit. And like, you gotta beat 60 missions? Nah, bro. There's no no.
Yeah, you gotta get all the medals too. You gotta get the headshot medal. You gotta
Yeah.
get like best accuracy, like all that stuff.
You know, it was when they started introducing the aliens, like where like they would like shoot you through walls. It's like, what do you do? Like,
Yeah, the far
you spawn,
side,
you get hit
yeah.
through a wall. Yep.
Well, no. So there was a trick.
So
I think
dumb.
there was a trick. You had to. There was because you could crouch if you were holding like aim and you press like down on the
Down
C button.
triangle.
Yeah, like if you could crouch in time, then they would miss you or some shit. Or like you had to put up. Man, I can't remember.
I'm not saying I ever beat him, but I'm just telling you, my brother and Jeff did my oldest friend and his like best friend. Like, no. Perfect Dark, probably one of my favorite games of all time, along with like Conquer's Bad Fur Day. N64 was big, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a good ass console.
Yeah.
Conquer's Bad Fur Day, fire. Probably one of the
Did anyone
best
play
games of all
Glover?
time.
Dude, GoldenEye?
Lover?
GoldenEye, 007
Oh.
GoldenEye? Come
Yeah.
on, that was Perfect Dark.
Nobody played
What's
Glover.
it,
My
Glover?
fucking my bestie played Glover, and he was just like, I tried to play it last year actually on an emulator, and I was like, this shit is still ahead of its time. Like,
Glow.
You know, you
dude.
realize the speedruns for that game are out of this world.
Yeah.
Actually out of this world.
oh,
like,
man,
people who
that's a
run
good
it,
point.
like-
Oh, I gotta look that up. Yeah, I never even.
There's a guy
thought-
who beat it, and like it was like you have to have like a 1 in a millionth chance, like some stupid mathematical equation, and he hit it, like running through one of the last mission doors to get onto the train, and like somehow like he like looked down and got it in there. He's like, oh, I got it.
Yeah, that
like
shit's
muscle
like
memory kind of
that
thing.
shit's like OG Rocket League shit, right? Like,
You kind of just play it, and you're talking to people, like you're not really like paying super attention. You're just kind of like vibing. You're like, oh yeah, you're just talking to everybody, and like, oh my god, bro, I fucking got it. Damn, bro, you literally had the world record. Cool. He still has a world record, if I'm not mistaken. But Glover. Oh yeah, that one you pick odd job, and you pick like some cheap ass map where you can just kind of like not have anyone above you, and you can just have like kind of like picking FD on Melee. It's like, all right, you bring your first opponent to Melee to see how you bring your first opponent on Super Smash Bros. Melee to see how they play. Like, it's
I also
it's like, okay,
really liked Kirby 64 and Yoshi's Story.
those are really good.
Kirby's 64. I found out there's this one game called the Klonoa series. You ever seen those?
No.
Yeah, if you like Kirby 64,
familiar.
you'll fucking love Klonoa.
Sounds
That shit is
familiar.
so great. Oh my god.
Why does that sound so familiar?
I don't know. I saw some cute chick
streaming
streaming it, and I couldn't stop watching just because it was so adorable.
Klonoa on 64?
No, I think it was actually PlayStation.
Klonoa.
That's why, but it came out before Kirby 64, right? And that's why then I was like, oh shit, actually it's way better.
No, there's no way it could have came out before Kirby 64 then. If
Yeah.
it was PS1.
No, it did.
No, Kirby 64. I remember when it came out because I went to buy it in the store.
That's like
I
that like
swear.
Final Fantasy VII was 97. Kirby 64 was 99? Not 2000 some shit? Like
Yeah,
I swear it
something
was, Kirby 64 was one of the last ones. I thought
it was for sure.
yeah, but like that's like towards the well, not towards the end of it. 64 did last longer than the Super Nintendo system did, but
Yeah, but Klonoa had that like 2.5D side-scrolling, like adorable
I hate how
shit. Like,
familiar that sounds. Klonoa. Like I feel like I've watched it. I feel like it maybe have been a GDQ thing, like a Games Done Quick
yeah,
watch.
I'm
I
sure
think
it
that's
was.
why.
I got them all. That's why I tell people I speedrun Rocket League.
Dude, GDQ is probably one of my favorite times of the year. It's like Christmas. I'm not getting anything, but it's like content. Like it's just like I don't have to worry about like watching something new on Netflix or like it's just like at work I have something constantly to like actually, even if it's not something I care about at all. It's just fucking positive vibes the entire fucking time.
Yeah, it's good shit.
People just donating money and having a good time and giving good comments to the people who are actually like I'm at, like, for instance, let's say I'm speedrunning WoW right now and I'm at GDQ and it's like I got you guys as my couch and we're not there physically, but we're just in Discord. It's like, hey guys, I'm who. That's fire to me. That's cool.
Yeah.
They'll never do that, and I've thought about that for a WoW speedrun because that's just like fucking. Unless they can get a raid like that one dude before BZ dropped, there's no way that's happening. That's a 3-4 day speedrun. If you raid it though, wasn't the fastest right now 12 hours I think? 1 to 60. The dude who fucking got a raid group of Alliance and fucking Horde to kill the mobs for him.
That's fun.
Something like that.
Yeah, I was really into watching, what's his name? Hugo One. He never tries for world records, but he's constantly streaming speedruns of the GTA games. And they're always fun to watch.
Nice.
I kind of got
Hugo
over
One,
it though after, but I mean, like 2 months straight I was watching this guy, but then it just kind of turns into the same thing over and over.
Yeah, because they reset. Like, I can't really watch speedrunners. Like, I used to, like Dark Souls speedrunners who have now moved on to Variety, but yeah, like, this was like way back at like 12, 13, watching them like.
Dude, if you like
I
Dark
can't
Souls,
do that shit.
Have you played Neo? The Neo games?
I played the first one at my buddy's house. Never bought it, never beat it. Don't really like it because it's Dark Souls-esque, quote unquote, but I can see the appeal. Like I can 100% see the appeal because the loot system is so diverse and different. Like
yeah.
it's what makes what makes the game, in my opinion. Like
I
and the
love
gameplay,
it.
of course.
Oh no, the gameplay is
But-
like, oh, that's the real shit right there. Because I've always thought that the Souls games were like, they always say like, oh, this game's like Souls, like it's Souls-like, right? And I always thought the Souls games were like Zelda-like. You know, like it's just Zelda, just dark. Like I never really.
I would say if it
Like,
depends on which
combat,
Zelda. It had to be Link to the Past, just because in Dark Souls 1 you can sort of go wherever you want in a way, because it's not like I'm going in one direction. Like I have to go here and then go here. Like you can sort of head in eventually you have to go to a certain point, but in the first 2 hours you can kind of go wherever you want to a certain extent. But that's just pointed at Dark Souls 1, but Dark Souls 3 kind of has the same story in the same extent, but I couldn't tell you Dark Souls 2. I beat it once. I literally beat Dark Souls 2 once, and I was just like, I'm kind of out. People hate on it, but I think it's pretty decent. Sekiro.
It's a pretty hard game.
Dark Souls 2?
For Dark Souls in general, I mean.
Oh yeah, the From Software games are aimed at being difficult games that you spend your money on it because it is hard, and I'll give it that. There's definitely difficult games. 100%. I'd say out of all of them that I've played, though, Sekiro, hardest one, easily. Most annoying, most molding one. Sekiro. And it's the most boring out of all of them. I never want to beat it ever again.
I want to play that Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I never played that one.
Yeah, it's kind of bummed. I hate exclusives, dude. I hate them.
Is that an exclusive? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Yeah.
Played Did anyone play like old PC games? Because I had a laptop since I was like 5.
Oh yeah.
Like grew up with,
which one?
Which one? Like which one? What?
Like which game? Old game.
Like Math Blasters and Kid Pics.
No, I mean,
Fucking
that. But I was
Magic
talking,
School
like,
Bus.
No, I mean there's that too, but not like Putt-Putt or Pajama Sam, but like more like Rebel Strike, Full Throttle, Manic Mansion.
See, I never got to
Data
play
Tentacle.
those, the adventures, but like Theme Park, Syndicate, what the fuck else was there?
Oh wait,
The Incredible
Labyrinth.
Machine.
Mech?
See, there was
Wait, hold on,
Myst,
Mech
but then there was
Avengers?
Labyrinth.
Mech Warriors?
That was the real
Warriors,
shit.
Mech
yeah.
Warriors, dude.
Mech
Mech
Warriors
Warriors
is
was
good.
fire.
Dude, I
was
never
crazy.
got to play that
Tournament.
one.
Or Tiberian Sun.
I literally still have the disc for Mech Warriors. Like looking
Nice.
at it just brings up nostalgia. Like and
The
it's not
original
scratched either.
XCOM.
Oh,
Those are good games.
dude. Age of Empires 1 or 2? Question
Dude,
mark?
they're so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Age of Mythology. Oh my god.
Oh, Age of Mythology better than Age of Empires.
For sure.
I don't
Yeah.
care what anyone says.
Hands down.
The names of the character, it was more story oriented instead of it.
Dude,
like-
they had like the history in it when you looked at the units and stuff. It was so cool.
Yeah, dude, that's why I think, and hate on me all you want, but why I like Smite so much, because like a new god comes out, I just want to play it and then read its lore and then play it once and never play again until the next one comes out. And then like Smite is fun to me because it literally has the background and the pantheon everyone's from. So it's like, oh, like, and I played it for a while. I'll just play it and just get off. I'm like, oh, Gilgamesh came out. Oh, okay, like. But yeah, Age of Mythology was. Oh.
Yeah, Populous.
Didn't you fight big ass titans
Dude.
in that game, if I recall correctly? It's been a long time, but like you would fight like, you have to get all your troops to fight like big ass titans and shit. Ugh. I kind of want to re-download that and just play it for fun. Fuck.
I think there was this
It was
one called Pharaoh, something like that.
Pharaoh was a puzzle game.
Nah, it was like fuck. I
That's
can't
odd.
remember. It was like it was an Egyptian,
Like
it was
Myst.
an Egyptian town builder. It was really fun. I forget what the fuck it was.
There was
called.
Black and White. I remember Black and White around the time of
Yeah.
Age of Mythology
Somebody
and
just
AoE.
remade those like really well. I almost re-downloaded that, but
Yeah.
There's I've been playing a lot of Red Alert too. Somebody made a browser version of it, and you can play multiplayer. That was pretty fun.
That's pretty dope.
Red Alert is Command and Conquer, right?
Yeah.
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 I'd still listen to
I was
the
gonna say,
soundtrack.
I had that game.
Frank Klepecki, he actually streamed on Twitch the other day.
The
Yeah.
best part about those games was the cutscenes. They were trash, but they were so fucking funny and good, like because of that.
They use actual actors. I love that.
I know the
It's
clips
great.
were, but they were like
man.
it was,
Tanya,
the quality
dude.
was
I
so
still remember
bad.
Tanya. She's so hot.
Bro, I had that game based off of like, oh man, it's funny looking back. That's hilarious. I literally had that game because it came as like a free trial in Warhammer Online. It was like, yo, try Red Alert, do this.
What? It came with Warhammer Online.
Yeah.
But Warhammer Online didn't come out till 2011.
Red Alert, Command and Conquer. It was a remake.
Warhammer. Oh, I see what you mean. The remake. Okay. I was very confused. I'm like, Warhammer Online came out in 2011. What the fuck?
No, it came out in
90s.
2000. No, that Warhammer Online came out in like 2007, 6.
No, it definitely did not. For the fantasy Warhammer Online, like the MMO, right?
Age of Reckoning. Yeah.
That was 2011 because I was in the beta. I played it.
There's no way. There's no way. I was in fucking middle school. The fuck? I graduated high school like before that. What?
I promise you, because I was in Montreal playing it with my friends on the beta, and
Bro, are we in a different universe? Did I step through the Stargate right now? Like what the fuck? Like
I need to check this 'cause
Warhammer Age of Reckoning and Command and Conquer Red Alert.
You talking about Red Alert 1 or 2?
I don't know. There's a Russian girl. Give me a thumbs up in my copy.
Okay, so came out. Hold on.
2006 or 7 it had to have been.
2008. Okay, so I was wrong, but it was after I was in college, so it was 2008. Yeah. So yeah, I was in the beta.
I graduated in 2010, and I was like, wait a minute. I graduated high school in 2010. Like, there's no fucking way. Warhammer. I said middle school, but yeah.
It says September 18, 2008 is the release date.
September. Oh, yeah. I actually got the first week off of school. My parents both let me. I'm not gonna lie. Swear to God.
Dude, when I played that in the beta, though, it was so fucking buggy. It was like...
It was so bad. It was horrible. But, like, everyone didn't care about the PvE. You're probably doing PvE, I bet. Like, I went straight to get level 8, and then, boom, I went straight to level 8, to like, PvE to 8. I went straight to the fucking world PvP / the battlegrounds, and that was that was what was actually manufactured.
The PvP,
that was
like,
good.
area, you could do quest and PvP at the same time. It's like you are entering a battle, questing zone or whatever. That shit was so cool. I wish other games did that.
Yeah,
so
Warhammer was probably my second favorite MMO of all time. Actually, believe it or not, it sucks.
Ultima
but
Online for me.
I didn't play Ultima, but that's also bought and acquired by Mythic.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do anything with that. That's
Mythic bought that shit?
It's old LP as shit, dude. Very, very old.
My fucking parents were.
That's isometric. She's talking about top down. Ultima was acquired by Mythic when Mythic was owned by EA, and like, oh god, it was like way later in my life. I was playing Dark Age of Camelot, like I was saying earlier.
Dude, I think I mentioned that. I also played Dark Age of Camelot.
Dude, I played Dark Age of Camelot for
MMO.
like half a year, and then my parents ended up playing it for the next 20 fucking years, and they even went to Dark Age fucking con in Las Vegas.
No way.
Yeah.
So
No way.
Yeah,
That's
I couldn't. Oh yeah,
cool.
they were fucking huge into that shit. They loved it
so funny.
so much.
That's awesome. That's actually awesome, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother showed it to me a long time ago, and I fucking fell in love with it. And I used to have to battle him. Never mind. Hold on. Let me take a step back. I couldn't battle him. I had to wait till he was done to get on the computer. Like, he's 9 years older than me, so it didn't matter.
Right.
I can't play my fucking level 1 character until his level 50 character is done in the new frontier, or in the old frontiers. Like, like fuck. But yeah, that's my favorite MMO of all time. Dark Age of Camelot. Just in the RVR. Realm versus Realm.
I know, that's the thing. I always wanted that shit for fucking WoW, and they never fucking did it. And I would always try to get my parents. I'd be like, "Yo, guys, you got to play WoW," and they're like, "That's for kids. It's too cartoony." You know, like WoW to them is like how Fortnite is to like, and Roblox.
There's one thing that Daok did way better. It was, so you know how you can get Grand Marshal and Classic. So we're talking like Classic wise, duh. There was the same thing. There was 1 through, I'm pretty sure it was 1 through 11, 12, or 13. Getting max rank, each rank you got a PvP ability or something that buffed you. So like each PvP rank in WoW, like people would have been more prone to wanting to get that. People didn't see in WoW that PvP was a thing until Burning Crusade, because you could get gear. It's like, oh, I can buy gladiator gear. Exactly. So that's kind of like the equivalent. But in Daok, there was like, oh, I got abilities from this. I can CC now.
Yeah,
what?
No, there's a whole other level. Yeah.
There was a different layer that literally popped up once you spent like 4 or 5 hours in the fucking PvP areas, like. In 8v8 man groups, it was actually called 8v8. Like, he would run around, his full groups was running around looking for danger and run around looking for other people to take towers and keeps. That was so fire.
Yeah. True.
Did you guys ever play Champions Online?
Champions Online.
Nah, I was a City of Heroes guy.
Was that a fighting game?
That was City of Heroes though.
Yeah.
Oh, the superhero game. No, I did not.
It's made by the same.
That was the one that came before it, right?
Yeah, it was.
Right. Yeah.
It was. I don't know what happened, but I think like maybe the game failed or something. But then they ended up making City of Heroes instead of stop producing Champions Online content. It's weird.
I didn't play any of those ones. I did play EverQuest 2. I skipped EverQuest 1 because there was a Dark Age of Camelot versus EQ1 rivalry, but I did end up playing EQ2 like later on.
Into that game. That was one of the
I played EQ2 before WoW. I really did. Like, they came out the same month, the same week. I looked it up like earlier last month, because a new server dropped on EQ2, time something server, PvP or something, where like it starts off at a certain point and like ramps up. But I was like, wait, when did EQ2 come out? It came out like a week later than WoW. I was like, what? I don't remember that. No wonder this game feels so aged. But playing WoW Classic.
If we're throwing this shit out there.
The 2 MMOs I wanted to get was EQ and then Elder Scrolls Online. I've always wanted to get into them.
Elder Scrolls is the closest to Dark Age of Camelot you can get if you're going to want to play player versus player. I was in the alpha and the beta for it with my brother and some of my Warhammer friends that I played Daok with. And the player versus players, and I haven't played for a while, it's been a little bit, but beginning was fucking fun. PvP wise, just run around, take keeps, and the only thing is like you're so much more powerful in that game, and like Daok has its drawbacks. Like you get hit if you're a caster and you can't cast. Like in ESO you don't have that. You're just a power box. So PvP is a lot more fun in a sense because you have more a hold on things. But yeah, I'd say ESO is definitely worth a try at some point. 100%.
I played the beta like a long time ago, up to, because at one point you could only play up to level 5 or 10. I can't remember.
Yeah. In the starter islands, yeah.
Yeah. The people that I played with basically hated it. And I was like, oh, I actually really enjoyed that, even though it was kind of buggy.
My favorite part was just finding the soul shards in the very beginning. It was like, wait, I can get more skills, and like everyone's like, I'm fucking dying. I'm like, probably because you haven't found the 3 soul shards that give you a new ability, dumbass.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I didn't like it because it felt like I hate it when it's
there
like,
was like 6 soul
you get more
shards in
bag
the first
space
island.
if you pay, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh, now it's bad. No, it's not bag space nowadays. At least last I checked, it's craft bag. So it's like, oh,
Yeah,
I just
that's
picked up
same thing.
a rune stone,
Thing, so I was like,
and instead of me being skinning on WoW, like when I skin a boar or a whatever, it goes into a crafting bag, and the crafting in ESO is super in depth. Like it's, and you don't have to pick something. You can do them all. You can do them all.
Now hold on, are you guys ready for this? Hold up, I gotta flex here. Did y'all play Enter the Matrix?
No.
Enter the Matrix.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? What is that?
That was for the real head, dude. I played beta for that shit. I was so fucking hard in.
I forgot about that.
Is that actually like from the movie?
Yeah. Okay. No. So get this right. So because they were fucking Warner Brothers went all in on this shit, right? So they made a whole ass fucking MMO for this stuff. It was so much fun, and this is what they did was after the movies came out, after the fucking final movie, they dropped the MMO, and then it continued the story. And whatever servers did the world first for like killing certain mobs and like enemies, because there were 3 factions. You had the machines, the programs, and the humans, right? And what they did, they had the whole Realm v Realm thing, but it was more like PvPE than like PvP. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like kind of like Destiny.
Yeah,
sort
well,
of,
so whatever world first they would do, that was the canon for the Matrix universe then. So what I'll never forget the first thing, because I missed out on it because I worked in an amusement park that didn't have internet back in the fucking time. So of course, like, plus I was working like 80-hour work weeks anyway, so it's not like
my dude's at Busch Gardens, lol.
Yeah, right. Nah, Cedar Point, friend. Nah, but like.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. So.
What happened to the story?
No, so right, no, exactly. So I didn't want to play anymore because what they fucking did was the machines, some guild in the machines. Or the programs, they fucking like banded together to kill the NPC, the Morpheus NPC. So he died in the game. So he died in the Matrix lore. They fucking killed Morpheus. I was so pissy.
Finally.
Yeah. So.
Nah, don't kill Morpheus.
Dude, they killed Morpheus. It was like the first thing. You can actually look up the fucking lore. There's a whole thing. Like if you're interested,
that's pretty
it's
hilarious.
actually really interesting.
That's wild.
Like,
that is wild.
Next Matrix movie is coming out. Does that mean that they're gonna add that?
I've been wondering that this entire time. Yes. Absolutely. There's no way they don't.
Someone else.
There's no way they don't, because like Merovingian, he was like the leader of the programs, you know.
Wait, hold on. There's no way they don't, or like no way they do.
There's no way they don't. The Wachowskis was the biggest fucking nerds on
because
the planet,
it was canon at that point, right?
It still is, as far as I'm fucking concerned. I read all that shit. Like, it's still interesting. I loved it.
I did play the first Star Wars MMO.
Oh, Galaxies, yeah. My brother's older friends
the free trial.
Shit.
The free trial, hell yeah.
Yeah, I remember they played the shit out of that until
Which
they
one was
ruined
that?
it because they let everybody be a Jedi.
Yeah, but like I remember when they made it a free trial was when it came up like to play at all. Like they're advertising. I don't know where I saw it. And I was like, I want to try this. Like it's free. What?
I went to a huge fucking argument with someone about this. He was basically like, oh yeah, it's gonna be the WoW killer, blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, it's not. Everyone says that about every fucking next gen MMO, and he kept telling me how like Star Wars is a bigger franchise, and you know it's gonna be like really great.
Look at it nowadays.
Like,
nowadays it's Ashes of Creation, and people are like, oh, Ashes of Creation is gonna be, and now their head developer is gone.
Shut up! It's still gonna be the best game, okay?
I would love for it to be. Rod. Seriously? I would love for it to be.
It would because they were doing a pay sub model. Like it's gonna be free to play in like 3 months, and then of course it was free to play in 3 months.
Star Wars, right?
I played Black Desert 2 during that time, and it was like, oh, this is gonna be the best. And like, you know what my favorite part, like legitimately being a MMO gamer growing up, my favorite part about Black Desert was pretty much what equates to me taking a flight path in WoW Classic, BC Classic, whatever. taking a flight path and being able to. You could just literally take your horse, your mount, and just hit walk, and it would just run until you went to your waypoint. And I was like, oh, I can go piss.
My buddy fucking loved that shit. He played the shit.
Because there was combos, quote unquote, and there really was, but it didn't really feel super great, to be fair. But like, it was fun. It was a fun game, but it definitely fell off. And somehow they sent me multiple emails like they got sold to a different company, and they're like, oh, we're being changed to so and so company. It's like, I actually don't think I care. Like, I don't know if I want to play it ever again, even though Red Desert's coming out.
All right.
Did any of you ever try Dragon Ball Online?
Wow, that's crazy.
Long time ago, yeah.
I can't believe that existed.
It was pretty shitty, actually. Played it for like a month, and then it's like the PvP was kind of fun.
That was a good one. You got me on that one.
No.
Ooh, okay, bye.
Was there ever a Pokemon online?
Aren't they making one?
There was an unofficial one that was really, really popular.
Isn't there a new one coming out, like Ozorus or something like that, like Ozorite, or I don't know.
Yeah,
the god Pokemon.
It's not an MMO though. There was an unofficial Pokemon MMO. I think it's still happening as well.
I used to play that. I remember the name of it, or I don't remember the name of it.
I don't remember either. My exes was really into it, and I never played it.
I haven't been big on Pokemon for a while. I did play on the it was a Switch. The first one that came out on Switch.
Let's Go, I think.
No, not Pokemon Eevee and whatever. It was the one. Sorry, after that one, like the actual Pokemon X and Y, whatever. I'm drawing a blank. Sword and
Dynamax?
Shield. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I played Sword and Shield. I bought Sword because I was like, I want to
Switch,
be Shield, bitch. That's on the Switch. Yep. And Ozorite, whatever his name is coming out on Switch as well, which is the first Pokemon. It's like a Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
I thought that was Dynamax. Dynamax
I'm
was like
pretty
Breath
sure
of the Wild
Dynamax is the same Pokemon you're talking about, like the god Pokemon who like created everything, whatever.
No,
I don't really keep up with Pokemon.
I don't know either, but Arceus.
Yeah, I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, dude.
It's Pokemon Arceus. I was looking it up this morning.
Yeah,
on my Switch.
Legends of Arceus. It's like a Zelda type game looking thing.
Yeah,
That's
super
what I'm
cool.
thinking about.
There's 5 screenshots, no videos, and it just looks like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Alright, are you ready
Which,
for this?
I mean, they have the engine. You know, why hate on that?
Yo.
Like they have the software.
Look,
The video was pretty choppy though, if you pay attention.
I didn't watch the video on the Switch.
Yeah.
Marketplace, the store, if you will. It doesn't have a video. It just has the pictures.
On YouTube, there's a video and it's like super choppy, like the actual gameplay.
Huh.
alright, but have any of you played The Sims Online?
Negative.
Is it actually a game?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude.
Please tell me that was not a game.
Alright. This is
I feel like at this
this is
point-
like literally the only. I think they had Hot Date. They had done the Hot Date expansion, right? And that was about it. And they came out with The Sims Online, right? This fucking game was just literally, it was The Sims but modded to be online, and like you would have all these different neighborhoods and you had to go, like everybody had their houses, like it was literally just The Sims, right? But fucking
Like a Sims server.
Yeah,
That'd be
like-
kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean, for
no,
real. I
okay.
played the first Sims.
it was
But how would it
literally
work? Would you control your sim? Was it like
yeah, no,
MMO,
you could,
like an MMO, or would you
Yes.
have to control them and like?
No, it was like an MMO. Like it was exactly like The Sims. Like it was literally just The Sims. But you could like level up. You go to other people's places. Like people would be like, okay, hey, I got like a lot of chess games. Like, hey, this is the Logic house, right? Like come get your Logic up at this house, right? Or like this one, yeah, like all kinds of like.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but of course I was like 13 and fucking horny as hell, so I always just went to the gay neighborhoods. I was like, dude, But like, oh my god,
I love that.
They were just like, and they were so fucking shady too. Like, I know I was talking.
They were
like,
the gay neighborhoods were definitely more shady than the straight.
Dude, it
neighborhoods.
was the shadiest
Let's
shit.
be honest,
that you bet
we
your
all
ass.
looked at pixel boobs at Habbo Hotel.
Dude, it was right. No, this shit
What
was
is that?
so fucking hot. I loved it.
You don't know what Habbo Hotel is? Don't fucking tell me you don't know. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's
This-
Habbo Hotel?
Guys don't know what Habbo Hotel is? Man, I am showing my age hard right now.
No, I definitely never.
I mean, I'm serious.
I
What
definitely
is
did
that?
not.
I never heard it.
I
I
knew
seriously.
of it. I knew, like, I remember watching the memes of Habbo Hotel on fucking 4chan and Style Project, and like, I was like, no. I was actually
I feel like-
afraid. I was like literally afraid to go on Habbo Hotel. I was actually.
I'm gonna be tracked down by the FBI.
Yeah, I mean, I was such a pussy when I was a kid.
I have some very interesting stories about Habbo Hotel.
Yeah, Habbo Hotel is like a social world building game, basically, where you control a little character, and then you can set up a shop, sell things, buy things, trade.
Dance, make parties.
Yeah, people would set up like
early
casinos.
Animal Crossing, sort of online.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, really.
It was more like Second Life, but like pixel.
I never.
So, like,
played Second
Roblox.
Life, but I knew people who did. Roblox is a good. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, it was a long time ago when I worked for GameStop, but fucking parents/kids used to come in and just, I need a Roblox card, and somehow, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, we were sold out because there were so many kids playing it.
Yeah.
This is probably like 2014, 15. Like, that was not when that game first started blowing up. Like, I was like, huh? And it's still like super, like, prominent, like,
yeah.
prevalent. Like,
It's like
it's
to kids
crazy.
today, like RuneScape was to us. Like,
Well, true, but I think it was like more of like it's a Minecraft /
Right.
RuneScape.
that's why I'm so fucking jealous of these kids today. Because it's like, all right, first off, I would have been an MLG gamer 100%. Like, and I missed.
Yeah,
that
you
fucking
got,
buzz,
dude,
right?
for fucking
Like,
maybe on lockout,
God.
right? Snipers only, no fucking other weapons. Little
Seriously,
bitch.
like, dude, I would
Maybe
love to
on-
watch some of
maybe
these
on
Fortnite
lockout,
kids
bro.
do any of those Perfect Dark challenges. They can't. They fucking can't.
Exactly, but
Like,
they can
you don't
build
get a
you a
fucking
god. They can
Mouse and
in
keyboard, bitch.
half
Try
a
to do with fucking
millisecond-
C buttons, you motherfucker. You little shit.
in half a millisecond they can build a pyramid.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, it's all, I don't want to say generational, but like, it's a little bit of a difference. It's like, okay, like that's their perfect arc. That's their, like, and to be fair, yeah, like, oh, like, guys, come on, we're older. Duh, lol, omega lol.
No.
So, but like, I don't care what no one says. Like, we're in that middle ground where like we got to meet like the forefront of YouTube and the forefront of the internet, like the actual internet. Like, bro,
That's
like,
why I'm just
we
so
got to
jealous
see the
because
growth.
like, these kids don't know how
and
good they
death of
got it
things.
because it's all modular, you know. Like, I didn't
Yeah,
like the most
true.
modular I used to get was like ROM hacks and shit back in the day. Like, that was
To be fair,
like,
if I could have compared the Super Nintendo I had as a little kid to a tablet that I was playing games on, shoot, maybe I would have been smarter. But my
Yeah,
sense of
maybe.
music would have been trash because I'm
Yeah.
telling you what, all the games I played on Super Nintendo, all the games, absolute 10 out of 10 soundtracks, all of them.
yeah, it's kind of
All
crazy.
of Donkey Kong, Chrono Trigger, Mega Man. Come on, like, let's be real, bro. Those games are fire.
Square Enix
Dude,
still
you know
got
what
it.
Shape-
I miss Metroid Prime.
Metroid, Super
Metroid-
Metroid.
No,
Other
but
one, yeah.
Metroid Prime 1 versus Metroid Prime 3, it's like a fucking night and day thing.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
love that you
I
said
tried
that.
like, my buddy just replayed through Prime and he was like, it's just the most, it's comfortable. It's so hard to explain.
To
It's
play
just like-
1, yeah. 2's good too, but
comfort.
3 is like the first one that they're like, all right, let's go different. But it's not bad per se, but
I did not
Well,
like
it's
it.
like,
I'm a
look.
huge Metroid fan.
No, if you're gonna do the whole, like, I mean, you might as well just play Doom Eternal. Like, if you're gonna play a lot of that shit, 'cause
Well-
it's all jumpy jumps.
it, with playing on the, you could play the first Metroid Prime on GameCube controller. You could not on 2 or 3. I think when they remade it, they actually couldn't make it to where you could play the first one on the Wii disc with GameCube. So you actually had to play it with the Wiimote on all three. Like if you had a GameCube with Prime 1, you could actually play on a GameCube controller. And this is where I'm going to separate myself from anyone who played any of them on Wii. I fucking loved Metroid. Like I scanned every item and I did like everything I could see, every mob, everything. It was so easy on the GameCube controller. It almost felt like cheating after playing it on a Wii mode. I was like, damn.
Interesting.
But as far as gameplay goes and like environments and stuff and the actual like what Nintendo usually wants to do, the third one wasn't that like the Shadow versus Light one, or was that 2? I think 3 was the Shadow versus Light one.
Yeah, I don't know. I played the first one mostly.
I don't really 100% remember. I don't think I even beat the first couple hours of 3, but
I got out of all that stuff because like I worked at GameStop right when the Wii Sports fanaticism.
Oh
hit.
God.
Like, and I just
finesse worth $70, worth like $1.25 now. Like
that was
25 cents.
Finally got out of
just
consoles, 25. Like, because I bought because I was such a fucking idiot. I was the biggest idiot ever. I paid $100 for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Elite bundle, right? And I was like, I'm gonna be elite. I'm gonna play console and MLG. This is finally my big break. I'm gonna do it. And they never implemented those fucking tournaments that you paid into $40 extra fucking dollars to do. They didn't implement them until like 6 months later. It was the biggest fucking ripoff ever.
Probably because the people that they sponsor were grinding. So if anyone did actually, that you'd get stomped.
Oh yeah,
they were being paid to stomp.
Well, it was over. So I was just like, I'm done. I'm out.
We're probably people who are streaming now.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Is like it was right at that cusp, right? Because I mean, fuck, that would have been. Man.
The only I never bought a collector's edition. I bought like a heroic edition of something. It was Black Ops 2. It was like a small box with like a golden coin or like a coin, and I got the season pass for like a little bit more. I was like, hell yeah. Because Black Ops 2, like Black Ops on Call of Duty was my favorite, like, hands down. The first Black Ops, easily my favorite. The maps, the zombies. Black Ops 2 was coming out. I was like, hey, I'm working at GameStop. Shit, I'll throw down $20 more to get the whatever edition, hardened or whatever they called it.
Yeah.
And I have no regrets on that shit. I still have that box. I still have that coin. Is it worth anything? No. No, it's not worth anything. But I later ended up buying that, and I'm pretty sure I got the season pass for free in an email like the week later. I was like, oh god damn it. And I gave it to my buddy.
Man, I just wish there was another thing like Sims Online.
As far as we talked about MMOs a bunch. And Nintendo.
I think we went through all of them.
We've gone through pretty much. Well, I have one more MMO. Well, I wouldn't call it a MMO. I'd call it like a Diablo-esque isometric. It was called Drancic, and then it became Ashen Empires. It was kind of like Diablo-esque, and it was super PvP based. Like 100% PvP based, like it's pretty much what you did, but that's the last one that I got.
No idea.
I wasn't a Sega gamer, so I don't have much to say about Sega. Wasn't super big on PlayStation besides like post Final Fantasy 6 and into 7, Final Fantasy Tactics. What were good PlayStation 1 games, though? I don't even remember. Like, besides Final Fantasy, like, those were like the... Well, nowadays, you look back, they were the best, but...
My ex really liked Medieval.
Is that the one with the skeleton?
Yeah.
With, like, the weird... It wasn't like a ugly face, but like a smiley, weird face, like a.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I don't know.
That's a fun game.
I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. I actually didn't get one until the GameCube. And the only reason I got it was because of Silent Hill, because I love Silent Hill.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even hit Resident Evil yet. Shoot, but I prefer Silent Hill more.
That Hill's so good.
Resident Evil definitely invented the scary type-esque like mystery. Look for this key to get into this door 8 hours later type game. But Silent Hill hit that. I don't know if I want to hit that point. I don't know. It's like, oh my god, this shit's wild. Like,
see, I missed out on that one.
Silent Hill, dude.
Yeah.
I played the first
every
two.
PlayStation game I missed out on.
And then I went back. I remember going with one of my ex-girlfriends to one of the movies. It was like the first Silent Hill movie that came out, and we watched it. Like we went to dinner and like watched the movie, and then we went to, I swear, like I was like, what the fuck was this? This was wild. But like I remember playing the game. I was like, hold on, let's go to GameStop and buy one of the games. I think it was the third one, which was like PS3 or Xbox at the time. Xbox 360, and we played the shit out of it in her brother's room, and we pretty much almost beat the whole game in one night. Like we just sat down, drank beer, and like smoked weed. Like I was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now, but this is the most wild game. And then the movie that came out afterwards, like years later, was the one based off the chick, the third movie. I was like, what?
No, the first movie that came out for Silent Hill was based on the first game, and then the second movie.
The second one was off the third.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. We played the third game after watching the first movie that night, and then I you just confirmed, but yeah, I thought like I was like, we watched it, like the movie. I was like, wait, don't we know the story? Like, it wasn't like 100. Like it wasn't like per like everything, but like yeah, like certain environments, like the carousel and everything. I was like, bro, there's no fucking way this is based on the third game. Even the girl wearing the jacket.
The best one was actually Silent Hill 2, both the game and the story. I'm really sad that they didn't make that into the movie, because that's the one that should have been a movie. That was such a good game.
See, I was more of an Internal Darkness head. That was GameCube.
Eternal
I played the fuck out of Eternal Darkness.
I thought you said Parasite
Tower
for
one?
Do you remember
Parasite
the
Eve?
Yeah.
I played Parasite Eve 1. I beat the shit out of that game.
That's a good
One of my best friend had D2 for Dreamcast. That shit freaked me out. I didn't like it. They were like, it took place in the like Great North. It's just snow everywhere and fucking tentacle monsters. Like I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it's fucked
wild.
up.
Like,
Yeah, it freaked me out.
I mean, there was the same thing at Parasite Eve. I ain't gonna lie to you. There was literally like the game's premise was everyone just morphs into like sort of. I don't want to call it like mutants, because everyone will probably think of like X-Men, but like your body just explodes into like this random shit. Like you're fighting tentacle monsters in Parasite Eve. You're fighting some ugly ass shit.
Awesome.
But I'd never heard the one.
To explain it, the mitochondria of your DNA revolts against
you. Yes, someone actually played it. Yep. Well, I don't know what happened, but the chick just sang, and rats turned into fucking monsters, and people blew up, and yep, that was Parasite Eve. And you fought a T-Rex that also became that was my least favorite boss in that game, besides the last boss. Wow, the fucking last boss was cancer. Remember to this day. What a good game. Only game that I can recall that like was sort of tactics based, because like it wasn't like Final Fantasy does, where it's like 4 versus 4 or 3 versus 3 turn based. It was like you have an action every couple seconds, just like your characters do on regular Final Fantasy, but sometimes you're fighting 6 mobs and they all have their own their own agility and their take, and you're one person, you're just like, oh shit. So like certain fights you want to have a machine gun so you can just mow them down, and certain fights you want to have a strong gun because one mob with hella health. That game it's probably one of the hardest games I remember playing. I remember dying a lot on that game. It was actually really hard.
The game that is dear to my heart is Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation 1.
I was gonna say, I was like, is it?
I never got to play that one.
Not
I
Xenoblade?
Oh no, Xenogears.
Xenogears, sorry, is what I meant.
I don't care what anyone says. I know Final Fantasy VII has great soundtrack. Best soundtrack PS1, hands down, Xenogears. I don't care what anyone says. Best soundtrack. Best like RPG / fighting game too, because like sometimes you'd have to put in like square, triangle, circle to do a move for your character or robot to actually do a move. Fire. Also probably one of the most controversial games of all time because it was very religious, and yeah, it was also a rushed game where the ending was trash, sadly. Hashtag I'm a fucking nerd. Yes.
Yeah, my buddy fucking loves that shit, dude.
Oh, Xenogears, I wish they actually truly finished it though. Like, oh man, it is what it is. Like, they actually did have to rush it, and there were certain places at that time, I couldn't tell you what it was, but they like couldn't buy it. Like, it was, they gave the script to wherever they sent it to, and it was like, no, this is too religious, too controversial. No. And if you actually play it modern day, you're like, oh my god, really? So.
Like, this is
But
what
Legend
they're
of Dragoon is
freaking
actually
out
one I'm
about,
super blind on. I've never played it. I remember you getting a pet or something, like a Pokemon little pet.
Nope.
Like if I remember,
Nope. Nope. It's very traditional RPG, turn-based combat. Random encounters. Like it's like a Final Fantasy, but Legend. It's its own thing. From Square Enix, I think. I could be wrong. It's Square. It's from
Square. It would be
Sony.
SquareSoft.
No, because it wasn't. It was by Sony's studio. No,
Oh,
that's what made
Enix
it-
then. Maybe.
No, I don't think it was. I'm like, I think it was the in-house studio that did Sony. Yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment was the developer.
That reminds me. Phoenix Wright is such a good game. I wish they like made more games that weren't shitty. You know, like
Phoenix
Switch
Wright?
Yeah.
I never played those. I played him in
So
Marvel
good.
vs. Capcom though. He was one of my favorites.
He's in Marvel vs. Capcom?
He is.
Yep.
What?
And he's
Yes,
really good.
DLC, I think, right?
That's
He's
awesome.
really
so
good.
funny.
Yep.
I can't believe
I wouldn't
haven't
say
seen
he's
that.
top tier, but he's like, I want to say B+, maybe A.
You're lying.
A fun character.
No
I think
way.
he's in there.
Pretty sure he's in there. I'm leaving this Discord if he's not. I'm pretty sure I played him. Like,
He
no,
does
I-
the objection and everything. Fucking.
Does he actually? That's so funny. I fucking love Phoenix Wright. Oh my
I've never
god.
played the game in my life.
Alright.
At the same time, I never played the one that the dude from the Mall game, the Mall Zombie one, Dead Rising. I never played that, and then I played Marvel vs. Capcom. I was like, "What's he from?" He seems like a really cool character. Like when you win with him, he's like cocky as fuck, like kind of like Dante from Devil May Cry, right? Like he's like cocky as fuck. I'm like, oh okay. Also, Devil May Cry. Oh, we missed that one. I was
We'll
like,
never
I wanna
have
see
another
what
Dark
game that's
Souls
from.
game.
Fun fact, fun little tidbit. The first Devil May Cry game was supposed to be a Resident Evil game.
I read about that. I did actually read. Yeah, that was If you play the first Devil May Cry game, you can see it. It's so like all the environments are really grim and have that like you can, if the tank controls aren't there, but like the angles are there. Like when you walk into a hallway, they're all there. Like it's like what? Why did I just walk back into the same spot? Like kind of feel.
I still can't
That's
stand
Devil May
the
Cry
Devil May
1,
shit.
but they pick up on the camera on 2 and 3.
Alright, hot
And
take.
I'm not gonna lie, I played 5 like recently on the Xbox One, I think, whatever it came out on. I fucking loved it because I hadn't played a Devil May Cry in a long time, since like PlayStation 2, maybe 3, and I was like, me and my roommate were like, yo, let's just go to GameStop and buy it. It came out today, and we beat it that night. It was like 11 hours, not even. And there was the dude that had like, who's the guy in Star Wars who is like Kylo Ren. There's a guy in Devil May Cry 5 who looks like Kylo Ren, who like has a bird and a staff, like a fucking pimp cane. That dude was fucking broken. Absolutely broken. Every time you got a mission with him, you're like, let's go. We got Kylo Ren back.
Adam Jensen or whatever his name is in real life.
Yeah, I had to give him that guy. Yeah, cool fella, by the way. But yeah, but I didn't.
That dude's a douchebag. He punched an old lady. Just like a whole like drama.
A whole ass old lady, like a whole one.
He I can't remember the specifics, but he was filming a movie in Spain, and there's some Spanish actors, and he ended up punching one of the women in the face. Like,
Yo,
Nice.
she probably deserved it. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's fucked up. She probably. Anyway,
Grandma Karen.
Anyway, Kyle's name for female Karen, male Karen. Kyle, definitely now. Hot take.
Alright, hot take. The Phoenix Wright games are only good because the music is baller.
the music was really baller.
Yeah,
But
I still
I
listen
really
to the
like this kind of
orchestrated
game.
version of that shit, so it just
I
it
like
pumps me
the.
up.
Did you hear the version of the Jay-Z comp
What?
rap with like the? There's a rap that came with that song that someone did a like some sort of mashup with, and it's so good.
That's tight.
It's so good. And I don't usually like rap, so it was just like, damn, this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
No, I really. First game was so good though, like the mystery behind it. It started getting really bad eventually because it starts like using mechanics instead of like you trying to figure out and be a detective, you know?
I think Phoenix Wright, what they did was what almost every anime and just like general like TV shows and in general nowadays do, is like they really started it, is that you start off with an incredibly strong cast of characters and then you fucking murder them after the first or second episode. Like that just like gets people so hooked because you're just like, oh my god, like they were my fave, and it's like, yeah, of course they were your fave. Like they're super hot and amazing, like and smart. Like yeah, of course.
Did
love them.
you ever play that game? I think it was for the Wii where you play as a doctor.
What, Trauma
Oh
Center?
no, it was Trauma Center.
Dude,
Yes.
Trauma Center DS. You gotta watch the speedruns on that shit because it's the most insane fucking shit you'll ever see. Like
I love that game. I
there's
was
like these
terrible.
wrist
with it.
flicks and all this shit that they do is just, you're like, God, just become a surgeon already. Like it's crazy. Yeah, Trauma Center was tight. I played it for the DS though. Nah, I was the kid who would keep going over to my friend's place after dark, and like I'd be like, "Yo, can I have a sleepover? Can I have a sleepover?" And I would just stay up all night playing Grand Theft Auto on the PlayStation 2. Now GTA Online, that's an MMO. Bet that.
I had to pee. I had to pee real bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Welcome back.
So, this is directed at what my thought process was going at with Lagoon. What was it called? Dragoon, Legends of Dragoon. Did you guys? I'm looking back at the Phoenix Wright kinda era because they were on Game Boy Advance. Golden Sun.
I never liked that game. I played all of them and I never got into them.
Wow.
Kept trying.
Wow.
I actually.
They're too slow.
Go ahead. My bad. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to cut you off. I got soft locked on the first one and was just salty ever since. I just never played any of them. I legit got soft locked. Like I couldn't get out of the fight. Like I got into like one of the last parts of the game, and I tried everything. And it's funny because like I know I mentioned GDQD guys, and they were like, "This is actually pretty much the hardest fight in the game, and if you're not at the right point, you can actually get soft locked." And it's like, oh my god, literally, it's like really. They developed this game where you could actually be like unable to beat the last boss. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's no going back. Like there's no going back.
Nope.
Done.
Oh, dude, that was Earthbound.
There's no like walking downstairs and grinding mobs,
dude. Like that's all Earthbound was just soft locks fucking everywhere. If you fucking if you got stuck in the dinosaur land or fucking Mega Hell,
Earthbound. Is that Mother Mother 1,
dude.
right?
Technically, it's Mother
Earthbound,
2.
right? So I played the one on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Earthbound. Yeah.
I played it
OG.
with my next door neighbor. We pretty much every weekend we play Smash Brothers in the garage because he's got a fucking man cave in there, and we just drink beers and play either Ultimate or Melee, depending on our mood. Pretty much Melee all the time, but we do love to like either speed run a game like Mega Man X1 through 3, Super Nintendo games speed run wise. But he was like, "Yo, have you played this?" And I was like, "What?" And he showed me Earthbound, the whatever you just said, Mother whatever.
Yeah, Earthbound. Yeah.
The one I played where
Ness.
that game was so good.
Yeah.
It unbelievably good.
Yeah.
And like
The-
it's so
the music,
ugly.
The music,
it's so
the
bad.
Atmosphere, fucking everything.
The music's great. But like aesthetically, it's like coming from someone who like I played like Chrono Trigger first and like the Final Fantasies. I was like, what the fuck?
I
are
mean,
they
it was
going
literally
for?
the
And I was like,
basis
all right.
for RPG Maker, you know, and like
True,
fucking,
true.
and Undertale, like.
Well, and then Resident Evil because you could only have a certain amount of fucking inventory space. Like, I was like, Eric, I'm not sure if I like this. And like 2 hours later, we were pretty much fucking drunk. I was like, dude, this game's fire. Like the boss music, like, and like even the comment. Like,
Oh, the
dude.
commentary, like all the fucking names, all the people, like the story, like it's
so
just,
good.
It's so great.
I don't think we ever ended up beating it. And I told him just telling me like what the ending was, and he was like, it's really one of the most weird endings ever.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, it's fucked up.
but
Yeah, Earthbound's definitely tight.
that's kind of the last thing I can
Yeah, I
think
never
of
beat
on-
it. Actually, my brother beat it. I did not beat it. I can just buy these Arakoa feathers? Fuck. Okay.
I've been pretty much useless this entire time logged into WoW. I've just been running around in a circle, talking to you guys probably for the past hour. Maybe more.
Well,
That's literally what I do every fucking time. I swear I'll end up playing, like, I mean, I got 2 levels today, so that's fine.
See, that's why I've gotten really good, because, like, I hate that fucking Destiny asshole, right? So, but what he does really well is he can debate while he games, and I saw that motherfucker play Oxygen Not Included, which is such a fucking head-ass game, while he's fucking debating these assholes, and I'm just like, I have to do that. I have to be better than him. So now, like, I'm pretty comfortable, not just talking theory, but, like, debating people, like, even while I play Rocket League. Because I will be better.
True.
I am gamer.
Are we talking about Twitch,
ultimate
Destiny?
fucking gamer. Yeah.
Okay. I'd never watched him. I've only seen him on the live stream fails clips. And I like him. I do, because he's like, whenever the clips, I mean, of course, I'm only given a small frame. And I feel like whenever I want to watch Twitch, he's never online. So I guess it would be sort of not part of my my time frame of watching, which is pretty much like early AM and like mid, like after you get off work, like 5 p.m. ish, like getting off work and making dinner and trying to watch like just something easy. Like I wish NMP actually streamed around my dinner time, because like he streams at the end of like my morning. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, that's the thing about streaming. Is
that's my boy too. It's like, oh man. And like after the last weekend when everyone went to his house, I was like, oh man. And it was like pretty much everyone was always in that like neck of the woods, so like I had that comfort. It's like, oh, comfort as in like everyone's like one of the streamers there is going to be live in a way. And
it's funny how that
NMP hard body
relationship works. Like,
yeah. I don't pay money to any of them. I don't care about that. I just mean it's my. I like the, I guess, interactivity. Like just seeing them interact with chat, and I pretty much don't ever talk in chat because I kind of can't. But
I love it. I love the political ones too. Earlier today, I was just yelling at this one dude. He's such. It's funny you say like he gets streamed because this dude got showcased on live stream fails. But he's such a fucking Nazi. Like I love.
No.
Like, no, not Destiny. Destiny's a neoliberal, which is just Nazi.
Well, no, you didn't say that.
Which is just
Nazi
adjacent. But no, this dude is like, his name's Rob Noor, and he's such like, it's just funny because like I know these dudes are Nazis because you call them Nazi and they don't give a shit. But like I called him fat and he freaked the fuck out, and it's just the funniest thing. Like I love going into the chat and like controlling the chat and like getting that dopamine hit of like people noticing and like they're paying attention to me instead of the streamer. It's so great. It's such
I don't ever get that because I don't really. I mean, the only
like
chats I talk in.
It's a game, dude. Now it's just like.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
The only thing, like, I talk in like, if I'm going into a Twitch chat, it's probably someone I know. Excuse me, but or like someone who's like 30 viewers, where I'm like subbed because I want to support them, or like something like that. Like, and that's not like a flex or anything. I just been like, hey, like.
No, yeah, for sure.
Mizkif, Soda, Hassan. Like they don't need that. NMP don't need that shit.
Oh no, I still sub to Hassan just to say I sub to Hassan because he's a god king. Like I will.
Oh.
Like politically. Yeah, no, I will absolutely. I will.
I've legitimately gained knowledge that I never thought I would have because of a streamer, and I appreciate that. I do. Hassan has actually made me cognizant of things I would have never been aware of, and I like that. Like actually, like, and I fucks with that. Like I do like Hassan. Like it is what it is. But I do not spend money on, or I've never donated. I've pretty much only subbed to like one dude.
But see, that's the thing. I was there when Hassan blew up, right? I was there. That's another thing I love on Twitch, right? You're like, I was there. Like,
True.
If you were there, you either were or you weren't.
I can see what you're
saying.
saying.
Twitch plays Pokemon. I was there.
Yeah, Twitch plays Pokemon, dude. I was there too.
Dude, that was the craziest.
That was
thing.
on that was on whose channel? It was Mizkif did it, but who did it before Mizkif?
Didn't Destiny have something to do with that actually?
Not sure.
Thought he had.
It was.
I think he like was affiliated with them. Or
no, it was actually there was a YouTube video on it. It was just a random guy who doesn't want to be affiliated with anything. Like actually, they interviewed him, and he even like deafened. Like he did the whatever that's called, like muting your voice, I guess, but like not really like changing your voice. Like he actually got interviewed. I just didn't really want to be known. I didn't want to be in the spotlight. Blah blah blah.
Wow.
Damn, really? Like you literally were like one of the first streamers on the platform to have like 50 to 100K viewers, like period.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
crazy.
you saw like the complications. They had to be like, what was it, diplomatic and like there was like the tug of war. Basically, it was like, okay, like
Yeah. Oh, anarchy.
I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
anarchy and democratic or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was.
We'll
much
just call it
fun.
dark side.
Well, no.
like
So.
that, like, but yeah.
Well, my theory on that is that usually people who
People
like
would
do
troll. They had bots. They had literally bots to troll, and that was part of the
Yeah.
videos. I'm gonna try and find it. I don't want to right now because I'm actually focused again.
I just feel like a lot of the people who are like VTubers, shit like that, like I feel like a lot of the people who like want to keep their identity secret are people who are already famous for like certain other things, and if they get caught in, you know, like being pro something like that, like they basically like ruin their fucking life because it's like they've I'm sure, especially with the RIAA
I don't
and
think
shit
that
like
was
that,
his
like
case.
they're already contracted out, like out the ass on something else. So if they get caught with that shit, then they're fucked.
I can see that. I can see that.
But that's the problem. But
I don't think that was his case.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know.
The dude who literally did the first Twitch plays Pokemon was like a guy who had like average 25 viewers. Like it literally was.
Yeah.
And then like it was like Twitch plays Pokemon, and then like in like he had like the exclamation point, whatever it was at the time, and then like it literally like from then blew up. It like legitimately blew up. Like I promise I'll find the video for you guys. The one that I remember seeing, I was like, damn. This is wild. And then when I saw Mizkif do it, it didn't even do as successful because Mizkif wasn't as big at the time, but it still did exceptionally well, like super well. And he used the democratic whatever system, so people couldn't troll. He learned from that. I'm pretty sure he's the one who posted the video before he even left. He's like, I'm leaving for a week, by the way, and if this isn't beaten by a week, I owe whatever amount of subs. And yeah, but
I just see it as the future. It was just like, I don't know. I honestly,
Twitch?
I hate television, and like I'm such a gamer. It's like even my TV has to be fucking gamer.
I'm telling you right now, man.
oriented.
It's just modern day TV, my friend. It's you can call whatever channel you're watching. It's literally called a channel. Hassan's a channel. Mizkif's a channel. Certain people make sponsors and do shows.
Yeah, but
at certain days and certain. That's a channel. That's a certain time where you can watch a certain thing.
Okay, yeah, no, you can call it live TV all you want. However, the chat aspect completely fucks with it. Like beyond so much.
That's what makes it super evolved.
Yeah.
Which I love. That's what I love about Twitch. Seriously, since I started watching way back, but
yeah.
I'm pretty much very, like I said earlier, very rarely active in the chat. I'm more of just like a Omega loler.
Oh no.
Not like a
Omega
typing in
lurker.
chat. Yeah. As far as the big streamers go, if you want honesty, I don't really.
Yeah. Oh no, I love getting banned from channels. That's my thing. I troll them pretty hard.
I've been banned
I do
from any
I do a little trolling.
I've been banned from one channel.
Well, yeah, now it sucks though because they got the fucking Streamlabs bots, and if you're banned from like 10 plus channels, that just auto bans you. So now I'm getting like auto banned from all these like younger streamers that I want to support, and it's like, dude, this sucks. Like,
well, maybe you shouldn't have been an auto banner. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, true. Well, that's the thing, right? Is because once you get auto banned once, then you keep getting auto banned, then your amount of bans just fucking grows, right? It's like
best part about it is now they're actually doing ban appeals. So it's like if you were actually to be noticed on one, or like you don't even have to be noticed on like one of the live stream ones. I got banned from one of the streamers. Like I was like, wait, I literally just opened up one of the streams. I was like, wait, I'm banned. And then it was like a ban appeal. I was like, I'm banned? ? I don't remember doing anything wrong. And I swear, like 5 minutes later, it was like, oh, it was a Twitch error. You actually haven't said anything. It was just a shadow ban Twitch wide. So I'm sorry, you're back in chat. don't say anything stupid, duh. But yeah, have fun. And I've never been in that fucking Twitch ever since. I don't remember who it was, but it's like, really? Yeah, like basically what I'm saying is you can get unbanned, but.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Let's go back to the well. We actually talked a lot about video games, so it's kind of hard to like where do we start again. But that was some good video game talking.
Yeah, I'm always bad at it.
You didn't have a PS1?
No, I was N64 gang all day.
N64 gang.
Yeah,
To be
and
fair,
PC,
I
because
won't
that's
say
like,
this.
because again, like that's when I was playing Unreal Tournament. Mostly, Return to Castle Wolfenstein was my shit. I played that game so much. That ended up actually they re-released.
I did eventually
on,
play Doom and
Xbox.
Duke Nukem a shitload once I learned about them
Doom
on
and Duke
PC.
Nukem. I was actually always super jealous of Duke Nukem because
You know what the end of my name stands for? I mean, I just said it, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nukem. Kyle
Nukem.
Nukem.
Swear to God. Yep.
That's hilarious.
And I grew up with, oh god, everyone was like, throw them in the microwave and nuke them. I'm like, y'all don't even play video games, you stupid idiot. It's fucking Duke Nukem. Then I hit high school around like junior, senior, and they were like, yo, Duke Nukem, let's go. I'm like, alright, now we got some squad going on.
I fucking love the
My favorite
Nukem
story
runs.
about Duke Nukem was how this guy pre-ordered it like in the 90s, and then the game didn't come out till like what 2008. This entire time, the guy held
Reborn
on,
or whatever it was? Yeah.
yeah, he held on to his pre-order ticket from the 90s, and the company that he pre-ordered didn't even exist, but they honored the pre-order anyway. Too bad the fucking game sucked as hell.
So, I will say this to anyone who is a MMO aficionado, which seems like everyone in this Discord right now. That story just struck me and reminded me. There's a game called Camelot Unchained.
Oh wow.
I've been a backer of it since 2000. I was in high school in my first job in like 08, and I graduated in 10. I backed that shit early, or what? I don't remember when the earliest time I could back it, but I backed it as soon as it was backable. That game's still not out, bro.
Rip.
Never.
Actually, I may be.
Are they
Maybe it was like
doing
11.
dev updates? Because if they're not, that's gone.
No, it's still updates. Mark Jacobs, who's the one who made Dark Age, the dev of Dark Age of Camelot, Warhammer, and he's the dev of and head honcho of City State Entertainment, I think it's called, CSE. They just hired a bunch of new people. Like they're pushing because apparently, of course, to be respectable, like they could use the pandemic as an excuse, but they did during the entirety of the pandemic. They had alpha. You could pretty much every other weekend. They were stress testing and pulling out new content and saying this is happening. Am I proud of what I experienced? No. Are they trying to press W? Yes. Is the game coming out anytime soon? No. And it's considered beta 2 right now.
That's kind of how I feel with Skyrim co-op. I've been a backer for that for a really long time.
Oh,
10 years.
whoa!
Wait, I
We're
thought,
talking
I thought there was a mod
uh,
for that.
Yeah,
It is the mod. It's called
Skyrim
it's like
Together,
what is it
right?
called? No. Shit.
What?
Why did you have to say that? No,
There's a
it's
mod
like,
called
it's not
Skyrim
Sky
Together.
Oblivion. It's
You
not
can
Sky
play it
Oblivion.
together.
Actually, it might be Sky Oblivion.
I swear to God, if you look up Skyrim Together, like I swear it's a thing.
There's one that I remember looking
Maybe it
forward
was
to
just-
with my
Maybe it
buddy.
was a fake video though. I don't know. Like
We were both in high school.
I
No,
think
you
you
can
should-
play.
Well,
You can
you
play Skyrim
can
co-op
connect,
right now.
but you can't do quests that they don't sync. That's the issue.
Yes, you
You
can't.
can log
you
in,
can't.
You can run
It's
around.
kind of
and
irrelevant. Like you kind of that's what the game's about. Like I think it's one of those, like, there are games where, like, you help a friend, though, and you're not part of the, like, you help with the quests, so.
Well,
it's
I
like,
mean,
like Dying Light, right? Like, you both don't
oh my
get,
god, I love Dying Light. I can't wait for 2.
it's coming soon.
Dude, I'm so fucking
You
pumped.
both don't get credit. It's his game. Like, you get experience when you go back in your game, if I recall correctly, but it's not your game. It's their world.
Well, all right, look. Look, I have put 200 hours into Fallout 76. I don't care what anybody says. It's one of the best MMOs out there, all right? It's so much fun going around.
It earned to be through time.
It's so much fun going around, seeing everybody's camps and like seeing what they build and all this stupid shit. Like, it's super gay, but it's so much fun. Like,
I wouldn't call it super gay. I mean, if
no,
it's something
like,
you like.
It's very like, it's literally queer. Like, it's super. It's not like sweaty. It's not like hard mode. It's like oh, come here, see. Like, you would think an apocalyptic fucking Fallout game. Like, you'd think that it'd be like a lot harsher than it is, but it's
I'm gonna take your loot.
not.
No, hey bro, look at my house.
Yeah, no, it's literally that. Like, look how cute my shit is. Like, I'm not even joking. And I did, and I loved it. And I was like, this is super adorable. And they hated mine because I made this super ugly ass. Because I was definitely sweaty. I was like, well, if everybody's gonna be fucking super sweet and nice, right? I'm gonna PvP server this shit up, right? I'm gonna be a raider, right? And I had I made a tree house. I put my camp next to a fucking big ass tree, and I just built the most ugly fucking treehouse that I could, and it was so great. I loved it so much, and the motherfuckers kept nuking me. They would nuke me. It sucked because getting nuked actually does suck, because when you repair your base, you have to use all of your fucking supplies that you fucking farm for, right? So it's like, you get nuked and it's like, god damn it, I'm all out of plastic and glass. Damn, fuck. Like, god, that was so much fun. I want to play it again. They just released dual spec. Oh my god, I wanted to play it, except like the fucking like all what the people do, because they want to show their camps off. They want to show their like bases off, right? So what they do is they put their bases next to the opening area. So what happens is you log in and you get like 2 seconds of fucking lag because everybody has a million fucking things in their camp. So there's like so much server lag. It's unavoidable unless you just go into your own private server or keep re-rolling until you're in one where most people have their bases spread out or whatever. It's just like, man, that game is so fun.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I love it. I bought it twice. I love it so much I bought it twice.
I will say, you mentioned this earlier, Jar, how much you like Dark Souls. I've bought Dark Souls on pretty much every system I've ever owned. And even on Switch. Like,
wait, they released Dark Souls on Switch?
Dark Souls 1, yes.
No shit. Oh,
and
yeah,
I love it so much because, and I don't want to be like vulgar, but I'll wake up in the morning sometimes, I'll just turn my Switch on and throw at my PvP character, my Grief character is sitting in front of Smo and Ornstein. I'll just sit down and, do my morning routine, start the shower, go poop, and then like gank a dude, and then just go on with my life. If I lose, I lose. I win, I win. I'm like, all right, well. Best part of a Switch, right there. Swear to God.
That is something I wish Neo had that Dark Souls has. The whole PvP.
There's the like your character dies kind of thing, and like yours.
Yeah,
it's PvE based at that point still, though. Not you.
It's great, but it's not great.
What level are you guys?
I'm 64.
67 right now.
66, but I'm about to ding.
Okay, never mind. I'm trying to put a group together, so I'm literally like, I was focused for a second, but now the quests are far away, so I'm just running around again as I do with my fucking ADD ass self. I'm gonna try on the quest 10 that I've done, and I'm gonna try and I'm gonna talk with you all, depending on how much longer y'all be on. I'm gonna get a group together to do dungeons because at least I know my rotation, right? So instead of just running around talking, at least I can do damage and get XP while I'm killing elites.
That's right.
So I've wasted a bucket load. Would I take it back? No. Because I'd say the
This dude's name is
tonight
Cold Coom.
Cold who?
Cold Coom.
Cold Coom. Coomer.
Cold
Hot tub
Coom.
meta Coomers.
Dude, yesterday I saw a guy named Period Blood.
Fuck me, that's awesome.
Period blood.
Dude, speaking of that, I didn't realize that, like, well, I mean, I realized when I got older, but, like, if you wash your hands from guys' cum, it, like, hardens.
Yeah,
Even if it's
you gotta
warm
use
water.
cold.
Yeah, sorry, you have to use cold water, warm water.
It's great building material.
What the hell,
Yep.
man?
Yep.
So weird.
I like
Growing up,
when-
I was like, what the
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
make sure.
yeah.
I mean, that's how you save it. If you're saving that shit. That's how you do. Gotta make
Not
sure it's
wrong.
nice and
Not
toasty.
wrong.
Like my
Yeah, you
boyfriend
gotta
had to
keep
tell
it
me when I was
warm.
washing my hands, I was like, what? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do
Just
you mean?
made no
What do you?
sense.
It's like, yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah. No, Yep. That's something you grow up as a young lad in a shower. That's all. That's all I'll say.
Oh, that's why guys make the joke about the shower getting, like, stuffed or whatever.
No, I wouldn't
No.
say that.
Wait,
No,
what?
not at all.
What?
Not at
Nobody
all.
makes that joke.
Not at all. No.
I
Completely
heard that
missed
joke
that
and I
one.
didn't understand it.
Not the same
I
thing.
still don't
but-
understand it. You talking about waffle stopping? Like, hold up.
I think so.
Oh, are we? I haven't heard that one in so long. I love it.
That's the real
Oh,
shit.
man,
That's
that
the
was
real
old
shit
school.
right there.
Old school. Like, well, I'm doing my business in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Just waffle stop my shit. I'm taking a.
It's
I'm
all
taking the
pipes.
glove off.
It's all pipes.
It's going to the same place.
It's all
And
pipes.
like by the end of your shower, you're taking a fucking bath because you fucked up. It's like,
What the fuck? Oh, gross.
Awesome.
no, it is definitely gross. Yes, 100% gross. Yes, ma'am. But hey, it is what it is.
That reminds me of one time I had like a small party at my house, and I walked into one of me and Rod's mutual old friends peeing on my sink with the toilet right next to him. Why the fuck did he not pee in the toilet? Why did he have to pee in the sink?
Maybe there was poop in there and he didn't want to.
No, there was nothing wrong. He was just peeing in the fucking sink. 'cause he was
Spoiler
making
alert,
music.
all guys do that all the time, always.
What? Why? That's disgusting.
No, first off, okay. First off,
It's
alright.
not- it's
No,
not
I'm sorry.
That's-
but you've never used the urinal. Sinks are just
Depending on how high the
urinals.
sink
They're
is,
literally
depending on your
urinals.
goes,
Yeah, it's like an auto-flushing toilet.
Yeah, it's right there. Like, it's at dick height, all right? And honestly, more like we gotta normalize sink pissing, to be honest, okay? And here's
Hell yeah.
no, here's the main reason, okay? And everybody's gonna like you think it's gross to piss in a sink? No, it's gross to piss in a toilet. My buddy actually went on a really long rant, and he had some really good points because there's never listen, there is never not splashback when you piss in a toilet. Never, okay? Unless you were on your fucking knees sticking your dick in that fucking toilet water, there is always splashback. You are always making a urine fucking mess every time you piss in the toilet.
Down?
Do you No. You don't. Like, okay, look. Just chop our dicks off. Why don't you? All right, like no.
I don't understand.
That's not how it works.
What's so bad about peeing sitting down?
Because you don't have a fucking cock snake. That's why you don't have a piss snake. That's why. Because you don't understand. Like imagine if your tongue was halfway down your fucking body, right? Like it's totally different. Like it's a different fucking feeling, okay?
I'm not really sure
when your tongue is halfway down your body and it can get hard whenever you want, and it also excretes massive amounts of fucking fluid, like 3 times a fucking day, okay? It's incredibly useful to piss in the fucking sink because 1, it's quiet, 2, it does not make a mess, and 3, you're gonna be washing your hands in that fucking sink anyway. So you're already there. It saves time. I swear to God, I had never thought about this before. I swear. On God. On God.
Oh my God. That's the best description of pissing in a sink. That was sort of described in a wrong way, since he said pissing a toilet in the first place, so the context was kind of misreceived from anyone listening. Into pissing into a sink next to a toilet that was pretty much drawn for us at the same time. That I
have all men peed in the sink? Like
I 100% peed in the
Have you peed in the ocean?
Have you been drunk at a party as a girl once?
Good point.
Like, oh my God,
Good
I
point.
cannot. And there's
I've
no one
always
around you, and somehow you're like, oh. And sometimes people are around you. You got your homie, and you're like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom with you. I don't care if I see his dick while he's pissing. I'm pissing in the sink. It's the same fucking thing. Now, I've had my multiple ex-girlfriends who we've gone home from a Uber, and like, oh, she's first every time. It's like, all right, well, you were going first. I'm going to go piss in the goddamn sink because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, or when you come back from a fucking party and then your girlfriend's like puking in the toilet. Well, the sink's free.
I took care of you for a second. I put your hair back, and I got a water next to you. And yeah, now I'm gonna go piss in the sink. Yep, I'm done with you now for a few moments.
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
You got water and you're throwing up, so you're gonna be in a few minutes. You're gonna be okay.
I don't understand this, but maybe I'm just lucky. But none of my boyfriends have peed in the sink.
Yeah, not what you were watching.
Yeah, I don't think any of my
we've had this entire discussion.
Oh,
and
they've definitely lied to you, like 1,000%. Like, I'm sorry, I hate to be the one to rip this Band-Aid off, but they are 1,000% lying to you. Unless they're midgets and can't reach up to the sink, they have definitely pissed in it. Like,
I went to my boyfriend. I told him what happened at that party, and he got mad. He's like, "Did he actually pee in the sink? That's fucking disgusting."
One of my favorite parts too was what we just said. Like, sometimes you can just like kind of like, and I just did it too. You just step on your tippy toes and you just lay your dick down, and I can just piss at peace. Like, it's not like laying down. It's like at the cold steel. It's like, oh. Yeah,
it feels very.
It's kind of like what?
It's cathartic. It's for sure.
I've had
absolutely.
Our sink pisses.
It's like it's a form of relaxation that you never really get.
Why does this cold sink feel so good against
you wouldn't think
flaccid peener?
You wouldn't think, but it do.
But it really do be that way. Wait, where am I? Where the fuck? How do I get back to? I'm trying to make a group. Oh, there it is. This fucking zone is. This map is retarded. I mean, I'm retarded too, so I mean, don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to like split between zones. I'm trying to get a Hellfire. What are the 2 ones I can do at 62 for Hellfire?
Anger Marsh.
Well, no, I mean like the dungeons in them. I can do
Blood Furnace.
Wait, what level are you?
62. I can do a Zinger March dungeon in 62.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
do slave pens.
Yeah.
SP.
Do slave pens.
I'm looking. I mean, I've been pumping Hunter looking for group SP, or actually just Hunter looking for group dungeon.
No, you're doing that wrong. You have to, if you're DPS, you always have to start with you're looking for more, and then you'll get 2 other DPS right away, and then just spam tank heals. That's how you do it.
That sounds like so much more work. That means I'm building the group.
Well, yeah,
that means
no, obviously you
heals
have
in
to
the
build
group,
it,
and
like,
I'm so
hello.
fucking dude.
Hello.
I'm not at that point. I just want to get a group and just do it. Like,
Not gonna happen otherwise.
we'll see. I mean, there was just a firework that just went off. It's 3:31. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
It wasn't a gunshot, by the way. It was a firework. I can tell the difference. Okay.
Escape from Firewing Point. Is this dude actually up in here? Do you think? Hey, he's up. All right. Sweet. Damn, these guys do a lot of fucking damage. Stop it.
If I don't get this necklace on this fucking ramparts, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I saw somebody gank that from somebody. It was pretty great.
The Garrett string necklace is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, really good. It's probably good until probably raid.
I think I ran it 10 times. I only saw it drop once.
It dropped last night, and it dropped. And the guy who won it from me had the necklace from what we were just talking about, the Steam, like the slave pens. He had the I mean, definitely not as good, but way better than mine. Another hunter. Fuck. A mage and another hunter who's level 60. And I swear to God, my luck is so bad, I would never win a fucking... I mean, I can remember right now. It was I rolled a 22. The other hunter rolled a 25 and won. Like, really? But I rolled a 20 fucking 2?
Man, I would give anything for a Matrix Online private server. Man, that'd be so much fun.
I'd give... Well, actually, there is a Warhammer Online private server. 61 mage, 60 hunter.
Yeah, I thought about going to a City of Heroes private server.
It's literally a few steps to... That's funny. I can can literally step back on my mount like a few steps and then just enter, alt up, spam. Not spam, but just same message. It's interesting. It's better than running around in a circle. I don't think we asked. Did we ask favorite games, or did we just go through? Like, did we just go through games? Like, I want to get back to the.
I feel like we just kind of ranted about all the games we played. I have a really hard time with that question because I have too many I like.
Yeah, I agree with that perspective.
It's like asking your favorite song. It's like, how the fuck do you answer that? There's so many.
Yeah, no, my favorite game is Reality, trolling Twitch chat, Rocket League, of course. Let's see. Masturbation, big one. Although I guess that falls into.
So we now know. Oh god, we know. All right. That's on you.
I don't know. I guess Zelda: Link to the Past. Yeah, there you go.
I think my favorite game of all time is Neverwinter Nights, especially the expansions.
I was always so upset. I never there was a point in the early Oddies where I just didn't have a graphics card. I was playing on this old ass fucking laptop that would get so hot and the backlight was burnt out. So I had to hook it up to a fucking CRT, right? Like, it was so bad. So that was one of those games where it's like I always wanted to play, but...
Well, Charm literally just said my favorite one because I said it earlier, so a man has a good memory.
Yeah. It is on the tip of my tongue, thanks to you.
Neverwinter Nights is a game that I played the first one, the one that you literally had to join servers unless you were playing the main campaign. That's a game that I fucking destroyed. The only thing I would say that I spoiled for myself on that game was I was a little kid, so I would make a server beyond the server that was made, and I would give my character gear because you could do it. I forgot how.
You have to make a shop.
Yeah, there was something you could do. You could find a private server that wasn't locked, but something
No. You had to make a custom map, and you have to install in the map a shopkeeper with the special items that you made, and then go into your own custom map in the character, and then buy the items from the shop.
I think that's what it was. Yeah. And it was free items too. It wasn't even.
You could literally make your own items with your own.
And they were
stamina.
godlike items. They made you extremely broken. I just remember being broken, but not every server had that. They weren't dumb. Like people who were playing it weren't dumb. There weren't every server that were doing it, but there were servers that you can get away with it. So it was oh, fresh new server, and it was oh, thank God. And you would join, you'd play for 2 hours fair and square. You get through their own I built this, a D&D campaign, if you will. I'm getting through this beginning, oh, this snow area is fun, and then you'd get off, and then you would be you're back, guys, I'm gonna, and then you come back as a god and just PvP everybody on the other side. It's the best. It's a level 2. That's my hot take on Neverwinter 1. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did it. I ain't mad about it. It's good times.
So now that just makes me want to play Divinity
really
Original
like the story.
Sin 2.
Divinity was so good.
Divinity Original 1 and 2. I think between the two, my favorite is the first one, but I love them both. I couldn't put Divinity's 9 out of 10, and they're both 10 out of 10 for me. They're such phenomenal games. Easily.
I just got into it last year for the first time, and I was playing on some guy's server, and we just finished Tutorial Island, right? Or we were about to. And the dude took my character and he molested it. He changed everything around. He respec me. He moved me around. He moved all my stuff around.
He can do that. I mean, if he's the person that Like,
Dude.
if you log off and you're the host, like,
Hey,
that's it.
Hey, look, I get that, right? It's still molestation. He still molested me. Like, it's still a violation.
I think that's the wrong word.
No, name a better word than take your player character, right, and fuck everything up. Like, what's a better word than he molested me digitally? Like, what's a better way to put it? Because I would love to hear it. Because I'll use it if it is.
I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now.
Okay.
Unless it's someone you knew.
It was not somebody I knew.
Then no. Like, if it was me, and like for instance, we've been homies for 2 years, and I took your character and I fucked it up, I would say that would be the term you just used. I don't like that term at all, and no, I wouldn't say it. I would say it'd be you got hijacked, bro. Like
Hijacked.
Like maybe
I got played. You could say. Right. Yeah, but no, this I'm still a little salty.
That game is fire.
Because he tried to tell me, like, at first he tried to say, like, no, he didn't, right? And then he was like, okay, yeah, I did, but that's only because you were playing wrong. like, no, we're gonna mess up. Like, it's not gonna be right.
The first time we probably were playing wrong, honestly.
Okay, first off, it was like my second playthrough, and third, we're doing fine. Like. Plus, it's like role play, right? Like, if I'm doing it...
What'd you start as? Divinity 2, at least. Like, what'd you start as? Did you try to go...
All I know is that I saved the little black cat, so then I was able to turn... I had the cat familiar, so, like, anything I could do, like, it didn't matter because I had that fucking cat, and that thing was awesome.
Divinity 2, the best start for anyone is... what's it called? Geomancer, I think? Or no. Whatever gives you the pet that you can, like, put, like, if, like, blood's on the ground, it gives you a blood pet. If fire's on the ground, it gives you a fire pet.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, somebody was doing that. Yeah, somebody. That's the other thing too, though, is that there were 2 other guys too. So total, there was 4 of us, right? The other guys were totally OP. They were totally fine, like, carrying that shit. Like, even if I was... And plus, I wasn't doing that bad. Not enough to get fucking molested, okay?
Oh my god.
I'm a gamer.
Well, I mean, I can understand what you're saying. Like,
I'm trying to think of, like...
I'll give you some respect. Like, you logged in trying to play your character, and everything was changed. So now you're like, did I just log into my character, or someone who kept playing and changed my character?
Yeah,
yes,
it's not
you got
mine.
changed, bro.
Like,
you got now you're a transvestite. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever.
No. There's transhumanism, right? And then there's mutilation. Okay, I was mutilated. I was like a little baby, and they mutilated me. That's what it was.
It's just like a run, you said.
I know it's dramatic, but I still, like, it hurt. So I was
I've done 2 4-player runs on Divinity 2, and I've done actually from 2 different people on Divinity 2. It's called a lone wolf playthrough, where you're pretty much broken. Honestly, it was way easier than the 4-player. Every time you gain a level, it's like doubled. It's ridiculous. Every encounter was broken. There was the same thing in Divinity 1, and I didn't know about it until later. I was like, wait, there's a lone wolf in 1? So me and my brother...
Oh yeah.
We never finished 2 together. Went back to Lone Wolf, so we're like, well, let's just play it, bro.
You can do the same thing in Fallout, actually.
Really?
Yeah, well, kinda, yeah. But yeah.
I think what you're talking about. I guess I gotta try your tactic. I got invited to the group, but it was another hunter, and I'm a picky motherfucker. I don't want to play. If I'm gonna do, well, I guess I was thinking.
Well, he's gonna take it from you.
Maybe I'd win the roll. Who knows?
I want to take that chance.
At least I'm getting XP in between, because now I'm just... I need to do one dungeon before I lay my egg. What's been killing these Ravagers? I'm at like 10 XP per hour. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Right? Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, at least I get recognized by somebody. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? You just run and you just kill the Ravagers, you know? It's easy. Is Sally Whiteman a bot?
Yeah.
What kind of bot?
It's a Me6 bot.
Is there music playing? I mean, I have it like quarter volume.
I think so. Oh, no. There's no music right now. I always have her kind of muted, though.
I mean, yeah, I have her at like... Oh, 20%, yeah.
That's cool. I'm like having 30 spawns right on top of you. Shit. For that fight I just did was so cursed. I floated down from the top and I like landed on a box. So the fucking mob I was trying to kill, it started evade bugging halfway through, right? And then I had 2 other mobs spawn right on top of me. I was like, well, GG. GG. Dang, I gotta go to bed. Fuck.
I'm off tomorrow, or else it wouldn't almost be 4 o'clock.
Weekend. It's a freaking weekend.
How do I play music? I wouldn't mind trying to...
Go to the social channel. Or sorry.